refugees from Pax Darkus are safe in the dwarven kingdom of Thorbottom. You are in the ancient port city of Tarsus, searching for ships to bear them out of the Dragon Army's reach. But nothing in silent Tarsus is as you expected. The sea receded in a cataclysm. No ship will ever set sail from Tarsus again. The new quest is before you. To find one of the legendary dragon mighty weapons that destroyed the dragons in ancient times. Welcome to the world of Kryn and the legendary DragonLance.
I know, it seems like
Longer.
it feels like 10.
And with that, we are live. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and others, to Wicked Studios presents Dragons of Ice, Part 6.
Ice, baby.
And you might... Ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something.
Okay, I apologize.
Will, what'd you do?
I'm sorry. I didn't think it would go that way.
Where's our technical difficulty screen?
Hi, everybody. I'm Adam. I'm your dungeon master for tonight's festivities. And you might be asking what happened to parts 1 through 5 of Dragons of Ice. If you're new to this, I'm not sure why you're watching, but thank you for doing so, or listening on podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. But we already played those. We played one text boxed in the actual adventure, the Dragons of Ice module. The first DragonLance item I've ever purchased in my life, and my favorite D&D art right here. I've got a poster of it signed by Larry Elmore right above my desk. I get to look at it.
I didn't realize that was signed.
Yeah. I also have the first one for the original Dragons of Autumn Twilight cover, also signed by him. And he's having a sale, by the way. I'm going to transfer over to here. So if you go to Larry Elmore's website, maybe it's LarryElmore.com. I don't know. He has a Labor Day sale going on right now. It's like 40% off his artwork, it prints. It's great. And he signs every one of them. Oh, man. You guys, I got everybody in the wrong spot. So, anyway.
I'm in the right spot.
Well, you are. You, KD, Kemchen are. Gaz and Jason. I don't know the difference between the two of them.
Well, that's not everybody.
You know what?
That's everybody.
These two...
That's the whole cast.
Two bearded white guys. What's the difference? They all look the same.
Yeah, big deal.
Anyway, let's get started on D&D Friday. I got really excited for a second. I'm worn out now. So let's start with... Oh, I fixed them, but I didn't move them. Let's start with Jason.
Hey guys, I'm Jason, bearded white guy number 1. I will be playing Kehlani tonight, the Elven Druid.
Wow, and it's been 6 months, give or take.
I thought it was in 6 years.
It's been 400 years. Thank you, Scott Marish, for liking the stream on Facebook. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Scott is a usual suspect for us on YouTube. So why don't I take a break here from introducing these weirdos and talk about where you can find us. You can find us right here on twitch.tv/Wicked Studios LLC. It's the only one that's brand specific. You can find us where Scott just liked us on Facebook/Giant Stomp. Why? Because Wicked Studios is also a porn company, and they own the rights. Thank you, Remus Wolf, for liking us on Facebook as well. Huzzah!
Ah.
And they've cornered the market on Wicked Studios on Facebook here. So we'll have to think of something else. Will is also his Twitch handle is Giant Stomp. I don't think Witch is very active. Witch.
Yeah, Giant Stomp is my Twitch handle.
I don't
It is
think
also my Discord handle.
Yeah, and Twitter handle.
Yes.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Nobody cares about Will. I do though.
We all kind of do.
See how I cover?
We all do.
We all kind of do. That was great. You can also find us on YouTube/Mr. Adam PL. That's MrAtomPL. And finally, you can listen to us on anywhere you get podcasts by searching for DragonLance Chronicles. You see how I snatched that one up before the new books came out? Thank you, Brian Goldie, for liking us on the stream. Huzzah.
Huzzah. You were able to do that?
Heck yeah, I was.
Surprised.
Yeah, me too.
Shocked, actually.
Because no offense, but who's going to listen to Wicked Studios? And if they do, they're going to be really disappointed.
Disappointed.
and not,
Hey, I wasn't thinking.
and not the
I wasn't
pornography
thinking.
that they thought they were going to be listening to on podcast. What? That's an untapped market, by the way. That
Porn
might be
on
our next
podcast?
venture. We could probably
Please
do
nobody do that.
I'm sure it exists.
it. Probably.
Yeah.
All you got to do is
Probably.
get some romance novels and read them. And there you
Oh
go.
man.
Actually, that's
copyright
kind of true though.
It's copyright
Yep.
infringement.
Ugh.
Anyway, welcome to D&D Fridays. So let's move on. Let's go clockwise. Gaz.
Hi, I'm Gaz. I'm another white guy with a beard, and playing Perlatla, the half-elf rogue. Half-elf rogue scout. It's been a while.
It's been a super long time.
I think the last time you played Curlifon, you were in America.
Yeah, yes.
Oh my god.
That's true.
You were on the other
Yeah.
side of the world the last time you played him. Yeah, because it was like December the last time you played him. So it's
Yep.
been 9 months for you, 6 months for the rest of us. Let's move on to Kemchan because he's not paying attention.
Yeah, eating. So yes.
Great,
I am
thanks. Let's
Kemchan.
move on to KD.
That's, he basically like, I'm eating. Go away.
I mean, that sums up Janek like kind of well though.
Oh, that's right. I'm playing Jadek. I totally forgot. It's Jadek today. Okay, yes. Jadek's our Minotaur pirate captain.
Oh, that guy?
That
Oh.
guy, yes.
All right, Katie, let's move on from this. This is bad TV.
Good thing we're not on
KD.
TV.
It is a good thing.
I mean, yeah. I'm playing Zarek. He's an elven fighter. He's twin brother to Zane.
And finally, Will dot player.
Hey, everybody, how's it going
My
on
God,
there?
what happened?
You know, we
These are
need to
just,
get
like,
sound
lost it.
effects for that.
I know, but I'm not.
That would
gonna-
be
I
awesome,
am not
huh?
going to do any more work in post than I need to.
Oh, whatever.
Wait, I'll play like a vuvuzela.
What?
No, it's that's the annoying thing they were playing at the World Cup like 8 years ago.
Yeah, like I watched that.
Or an air
The
horn.
World
Oh my
Cup
God,
is
I'll get an
great.
air horn.
God
Hey,
damn you, Will.
You ready?
Now we got to
What?
kill Alphasian tonight because he doesn't like soccer.
I did. Alphasian's a huge fan. Will the player, on the other hand, not so much. Hey, everybody, I'm Will the player, and I am playing Alphasian Malgrate, Knight of Salamnia, and a Knight of the Rose,
Yes, a Knight of the Rose.
who is dedicated to serving that dude Derek
Derek
Crown
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 Guard,
Guard.
not Garden. That's you're combining Crown Guard and Olive Garden.
I like their
Derek
breadsticks.
Olive Garden.
I
He's
fucking
thinking about that
Olive
nursery.
Garden. Can we just take a second? Olive Garden, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. But before you make your decision, wait until my diatribe. Olive Garden sucks. Thus ends my diatribe.
It's fast food Italian.
Thus
What do you
ends my
expect?
diatribe.
What do you
It's
expect?
not Italian.
It's not Italian food.
No, that's thus the fast food
It's-
excludes the second half.
It's like if an alien came down to Earth, and you, while drunk, described kind of what Italian food may be. That's what, and then the alien made that food that you really shittily
I do
described.
Not
That's
knowing
what
what
the Olive
food
Garden
is.
Okay, so here's the thing: we need to pitch
Having
this to
never
Olive
eaten
Garden.
food.
Olive
Oh my god, I got an
Garden
air horn.
needs to be open 24 hours a day for the drunk crowd after the bar. Come in and eat up all the breadsticks and when there you go. See,
They wouldn't make any money.
Yeah, that's a terrible business plan.
Katie, we
I
ready
mean, I
with
think it
the,
would be great to like go to an Olive Garden at 3 a.m. after drinking.
with
but-
the air horn?
I don't know if it'll fun.
Let's try it.
Oh no!
Oh no! And a new
That's the
tradition
new will not play a
is
sound effect.
a
Yeah,
new
that's it.
tradition has been born here on
We
Wiki.
try it out.
He just did.
Oh,
Yeah. Why do you think I got all red?
Friends with Crow says, "Come for the game, stay for the breadsticks." If you're coming for the game, you're also going to be sorely disappointed. Just like as if you went to the Olive Garden expecting
the
Italian
least we
food.
could do is do the breadsticks.
Yeah, we're the Olive Garden of D&D. Thank you, Romanard, for subscribing. Huzzah!
All right, I quit.
And Bromenard has subscribed.
Yeah, no.
Can you please put that somewhere on one of the websites or Facebook?
Yo,
pages?
make that a t-shirt.
Right? That T-shirt will sell. I'll buy a
I'll
hundred.
buy it, yeah.
What does it say? Because I can put it up.
The Olive Garden of D&D.
I can do that. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Antecedently on DragonLance. The city of Tarsus has been destroyed, its buildings burned, its citizens either dead or fleeing into the frozen lands with nowhere safe left to go. Our heroes have been separated while fighting for their lives. You've been dealing with a bunch of them this entire year, for the most part. Although, with our production schedule, it's been like 3 sessions in the over the last 52 weeks. It's not that bad, but actually, by the way, guys, we're not going to be on next week. Zarek, Kurlathlon, Lorana, Flint, and an unconscious.
Lorana, shit.
Yeah, you're also playing Lorana. And
Yeah, my bad.
And an unconscious Gilthanist. That's Jason. And you're also playing. Jason is playing almost every character tonight because you're also playing Aaron Talbo.
Oh, right.
Well,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Can you give
to
access to that?
yeah, I'll do that in a second. I have
And
to start
Gil.
with my introduction.
And
Yeah,
I don't think we have Gil either.
I'll do
Yeah.
all of them.
We need to kill off some of those NPCs. That's all.
No.
It may happen. So we are going to slowly filter out some of these NPCs once their plot device runs out. So all of those people I just mentioned met up with Knights of Solamnia, Sirs Alphasian Malkarite, Aaron Tulbo, and their commanding officer Derek Crownguard, along with the newly knighted Kender Tasselhoff Burfoot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Minotaur ship captain without a ship, Jadek, as well as his Kaganesti elf BFF, Kaylani. Kaylani? How do you pronounce that?
Kaylani.
Kaylani. Okay, I got it right. Zarek was determined to get to his twin brother Zane, who was whisked away on a flight of griffins by...
I should kidnapped.
Yeah, you actually were kidnapped. Everybody else went willingly. By Alhana Starbreeze to go save Sylvanesty. And they kind of did. They at least, well, we'll find out them in a few months when we get back to them. But they did at least get Alana and her father, Laura Caledon, the Speaker of the Stars, back together. Although it is still a shit show in Sylvana State. It's still a nightmare. But slightly better than it was. So, Kaylani, who has a strange connection with the elf mage Zane, which we'll learn more about as we continue through the series here, turned herself and Jadek into giant owls. They were quickly set upon by a huge red dragons, and things were not going well. Before the dragon could kill Kaylani, however, Zarek and Gilthanis, who were riding upon the unconscious Gilthanis, who were riding upon, talk about being shanghaied, upon Kaylani's back. The dragon mysteriously disappeared. Standing behind it was a Death Knight who Zarek has met before, Lord Soth. And, of course, the knights would know exactly who Lord Soth was. He was a former knight of Solamnia who had a shit ton of bad decisions and is now an undead Death Knight. We'll get more into him as we go, I am sure. And he is a companion of the Dragon High Lord known as the Blue Lady, who's Zarek, alone in this group. Nobody else is aware.
That's his girlfriend,
His estranged girlfriend, Kitiara Uthmatar. Soth said that they owe their lives to the Blue Lady before he himself disappeared. Zarek, after this encounter with the dragon, is now unconscious. And is going to start making death saves pretty soon. And Gilthanis is already down one death saving throw and will continue to make it as we get back to them. So, you guys, as I turn my music on.
Who's carrying Derek?
Right now, you guys are all just outside of Taurus? What's this place? What's the name?
You
of this
tell
place?
me, Dragonlance
Tarsus?
dude.
Tarsus, thank you. Yeah. It's been a long week, guys. I can't be expected to remember everything. I mean, I'm only the DM. I mean, as it is, I barely know how to play this game.
Yeah, it's like you'd have to take notes or something to remember all that crap.
That's for suckers.
Or have a module.
I do have a module, which I probably should have looked at. Anyway, Tarsus. You guys are just outside of Tarsus. Essentially in the old bay that is now...
Hey, mm,
Wait, the
I
bay?
love Old Bay.
yummy.
Old Bay is great.
Got the
Old Bay,
crabs.
if you would
You're
like to
on
be
the
a
frozen
sponsor,
bay.
I would legitimately love to have you because I really appreciate your product and I feel like I could sell it with earnestness. Unlike what I did to Olive Garden earlier. Although that was also earnest. I really fucking hate Olive Garden. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. So, you are just outside. Obviously the water has long since dried up after the cataclysm. It is
Oh, that's why I was confused. I was like, we're not in water.
it is cold.
But yeah, it's dry.
You were just past, and basically outside of Tarsus, where there were boats like those famed winged ships of Tarsus, the white winged ships of Tarsus, have been turned into makeshift homes and stores for the lower class in Tarsus. So you are just beyond that area as you're fleeing Tarsus. Zane,
Nope.
Gilthanis, nope. God damn it! Even I even separated you guys, and I still can't tell you apart. Zarek, Gilthanis are lying unconscious on the ground. Kaylani is close by, who used to be an owl, but after taking some damage from the dragon, has reverted back to her elven form. And I don't have this map anymore because I lost all of my shit when I was transferring files. So, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna make a word picture for you.
It's called Theater of the Mind, Adam.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm helping you. I'm here for you, bro.
Right. Well, no. There will be maps when you fight things, which will be at some point soon, I'm sure. So I'd say, from what I remember, which is not much from 6 months ago, the knights, and including Tasselhoff and also Kurlathon, are about, we'll say, 45 to 50 feet northwest. So not far. Then we have Gorell, who is still in owl form.
Gorell?
God damn
Jadek.
it, Jadek. The problem is I also lost all of the names, so I just have your names on this thing, and I don't have the character names, so it's going to be really hard for me to remember who's who now after spending like 10 weeks with the other characters. So bear with me.
I'll change it on roll. I'll change it on roll 20 for you.
That would actually be helpful if you guys can change your names in roll 20 to your character names.
Yeah.
And then like character name and then your
I
name in
can't.
parentheses maybe.
Yeah, we're running 35 people.
Yeah, we're
yeah, that's
sorry.
that's fair. And I also need to
Thanks,
give
Adam.
people things. And by the way, Kim Chan, you're still running Derek when we
Flint?
get into and
Oh.
Flint. Yeah, actually, you know what? Should we have Gaz? Because Gaz doesn't have anybody else. Do you want to? You could run Derek when combat.
I'm sorry, who?
Derek Crownguard. He is a Knight of Solamnia.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I don't know how many episodes you missed, Gary.
I have no idea what's going on.
So you'll pick it up. So you actually are one of the only people who have not been damaged at all, by the way, guys.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
Everybody else has taken damage to some degree, probably, but who knows? So
Let's carry over.
Jadek, you are still a
Adam,
giant
one quick question.
owl.
What
Yes.
what knocked me out of the sky? I don't remember.
It was a dragon.
A fucking
Was it
dragon.
the fire breath?
I believe it was a tail attack. That he didn't actually
Okay.
do his fire breath before he was banished by Lord South.
Right.
Oh,
And the tail attack
Right.
did approximately how much damage?
it was. I can tell you exactly. First, it did 17 points of damage. Then it did another 9.
Okay.
So
26.
you have 7 points of damage on your person.
Carried over.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And I listened to that on podcast at DragonLance Chronicles, wherever I listen to podcasts, which for me is Apple Podcast, but you can listen to it anywhere, any cool podcast. If you listen to like some shit podcast that no one ever heard of, like the site, come on, get with the times, first of all. And second of all, it's probably not going to be on there, but it's got, I think we have like 10 or 12 podcast sites, so you'll be able to find us. You, Jadek, as well as Flint and Lorana. Flint and Lorana have each taken 6 points of damage, as well as Owl Jadek.
Old Jadek.
And Kemchan, you should have a giant owl in your journal. What the fuck? Where's all my music? That's not good. So you guys are probably still about 100, 120 feet north of the rest of them. So you can fly there as an eagle fairly quickly. But the others are not on your back anymore. They are on the ground. And we're going to start with KD making a death save for Zarek, and eventually, when I can find Gilthanus, one for Gilthanus as well.
15.
15. That is a save. So you have 1 success. Do me a favor, just roll a d20 for Gilthanus, and we'll figure that out, because I cannot find him for the life of me here.
5.
2 failed death saving throws for Gilthanus.
Alright.
Sidorin cheers 1,000 bits. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
So that's 3 tonight you guys have gotten.
Nice.
Did we get one earlier?
You got one earlier.
Yeah.
What?
I must have been typing.
Oh, by the way, Will, while I'm doing this, tell everybody about the drawing.
Oh yeah. Hey everybody, how you doing out there? If you're on Twitch, that's right, not on YouTube, not on those beautiful podcasts that you can find wherever podcasts are at. But if you're on Twitch with us live, you can enter in for a drawing for a $10 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG.
When are we picking
All
the
you-
winner?
We will be picking a winner when we get back from our break, and then we'll have in the second half of the show another $10 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG.
Wow.
But
What? But there's more.
there is a stipulation
Oh, there's less.
for winning said prize. For you to win the prize, you have to what, Adam?
You have to watch the stream to win the cash.
And I shall interpret that for you. What that means is if you're not on when we pull the winner, you're not going to win it.
No, you're
We're
fucked.
going to pull somebody else
Yeah.
who's here, and then they'll get it. So basically what happens is if you're the winner, we will send you will have a $10 gift certificate available to you upon checkout at Drive Through RPG. We just need you to message us your email address that is connected to your account on Drive Through if you should win. But I shall remind you of that if you are the lucky winner. So,
Right.
there you go.
Thank you, Will. All right, so the rest of you, what are you doing as these elves are dying on the ground before you?
They're
How close
our
is-
ride, right?
How close is Kaylani to them?
Kaylani's right next to them.
Okay. So Kaylani is going to whisper some elven words of a healing nature
Okay.
and cast healing word on Gilthanus.
Yeah. Roll. Now remember, guys, a couple of weeks ago we decided to change the rules. So if you are knocked unconscious and are brought back, you will suffer 1 level of exhaustion. Now, an NPC, what are they really doing? We're not going to make them roll any, skill checks or anything like that. But if they do, they're going to be a disadvantage. And if they continue to rack up exhaustion points, which you can because it is fucking cold out here, guys. Because this is winter and you are moving further south. That's 8 hit points for Gilthanus.
And then as her action, she's going to attempt to stabilize Zarek.
Okay. Roll me a medicine check.
You're saying stand back?
Stand back. Here it comes.
16. Zarek is stabilized.
Woo!
Gilthanus is up, but exhausted. The rest of you at this point, we'll say, are able to get together. Again, we got 1 owl. And then the rest of you are the rest of you.
So Kaylani doesn't realize that she's still concentrating on the spell and is just like, oh yeah, hi Jadek, as the owl.
Hoo, 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 hoo.
So wait, is Jadek still flying above them?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, and the dragon's gone?
Yep, it was
Disappeared.
vanished.
Right,
I would like Kaylani to roll an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Sure.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Alphasian's going to be checking in with Derek. Derek,
2.
Yeah, you don't know shit about shit.
what are your orders? What should we do?
All right, now we need to
We
go.
didn't-
Everybody's together.
We didn't actually meet up. Oh no, we did meet up at the Knights. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know each other.
We just don't have. Yeah, we don't have any connection of why we're together.
You've actually at one point agreed to go with them to Icewall to find
that's
the
right.
dragon orb.
Right.
To
That's right.
But Zarek put a wrench in your plans once his brother disappeared. But now I guess that obstacle has been rendered inert as he is
And
unconscious.
Everybody's like, just keep him unconscious. Just keep him.
We're going to
wait-
Ice Wall.
We'll wait when we get there.
Yeah.
Well, Alphasian's going to run over and he will pick up. So there's 2 unconscious people.
There's
right?
one now.
1.
Gilthanus is conscious again.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, Zarek is just stabilized.
He'll pick up Zarek and
Okay.
carry Zarek because I don't think everybody else is very strong. Correct?
Jadek is strong.
He's an owl.
That's true.
Ooh.
What is Sidorin asking? Any update on using Twitch points to give hero points?
Yeah, no, not yet.
Weapons.
Basically, what they want to do is that Twitch has that thing where they the longer you watch a program, you earn Twitch points, and then there's different ways for allowing people to spend said Twitch points.
Oh,
It's really high on our priority list because we get absolutely nothing from it except their devoted fanship, which we appreciate.
we do appreciate you guys hanging out with us on D&D Fridays.
No, and to tell you the truth, Sidorin, that's all on me. That's my fault. Because I said that I was going to look into it. I did have every intention of looking into it and talking with Adam about it. And then as soon as the game was over, I forgot until you just mentioned it again. So I'm going to take down a note, sir.
Yeah, which you'll never look at again. So,
Shut up.
Derek says we must continue south toward Icewall quickly before more dragons attack.
Yes, I agree.
Jadek, at which point Jadek, as an owl, comes down and lands nearby and goes up to Kaylani like, and I'm supposing everybody else just hears a
Yes, that's exactly what they hear. Yes.
but he's going up to Kaylani. Okay, can I change back now, please? Can you change
Wait,
back?
how many people can ride this owl? Not that many, right?
2.
Yeah, 2. One can ride, one revolve.
That's not right. Number. Yeah, go ahead.
And you've got like an army of people here.
Right. So we really have no place to go. We're running down into the empty bay, right? Isn't
You're
that where
running
we're going?
beyond that, down south through this just barren land toward Icewall, which, according to Derek,
where we're hoping to find an ice ship, right?
you're hoping to. No, you already missed out on the ships. That was in Tarsus, and you found the ships, but they're all landlocked and useless. So,
Yeah, not those. The cool ones that. are
but
on
you
the cover.
read in Tasselhoff read because he had the glasses of true seeing and read a book that none of you could read.
Sir Tasselhoff.
Sir Tasselhoff, excuse me.
Sure. Yes.
Read that there is a dragon orb supposedly in Icewall.
Yeah, but that's hella far away. How we getting there? That's the thing that.
Well, right now you don't have
talking with
much
Derek
of an
about.
option, do you? Besides
No, but
walking.
I mean, yeah, he's.
Because if you go back to Tarsus to try to find an
No,
Uber,
no,
you
no.
will
I'm not
be
talking
killed.
about going back to Tarsus. I'm talking about.
Are
Does
there
anybody
any other
know?
population centers anywhere
Yeah,
between
any other
where we are and
options?
Icewall?
Wait, where do we have to go? We have to go south?
You
Yeah.
have to go
South
south.
to Icewall.
Now, if you go
So I-
north, there is a small town which you had passed before, which did not let you in.
Yeah, there was like that wall.
Yeah, no,
where
we're
you're,
not
like,
going
using
that
the
way.
skeletons.
So I look at Jadek, who's still an owl, and I say, we can just go by your ship. The plants are keeping it safe.
Yeah, your ship
It's
is
like,
like
wait,
2
My
weeks
ship.
east. 2 weeks west of here.
I'm sorry. Is there an ocean between Icewall and us? Yeah, I thought it was all ice.
Yes.
I'm incredibly ignorant on this.
No, it
this
is.
topic.
You saw the maps. We saw them
Yeah,
together.
okay.
We go south through the land to Icewall.
As you command, Derek. But
But didn't we have to find his brother?
Whose brother?
yes,
And,
I'm sorry.
Oh, and she looks down at his name, Zarek. Wait, who's carrying Zarek?
Oh,
Alphasian is.
no.
Yeah.
So
he's
she goes
long
over to
gone. We
Zarek.
saw him. The last time you saw anything, he flew off in the opposite direction through smoke. And we have no idea where he is.
Kaylani whispers healing words at Zarek.
Somebody posted a thing in chat, a link in
Yeah.
chat. Is that some sort of
And
bot or
heal
something
seven.
that we want to block?
I think it is.
Yeah, let's just block that. How do we do that?
Don't worry about it. I think I can do it.
I got it.
Damn it. Adam.
Zarek wakes up like, oh, Dragon Tail.
Whoa!
All right.
Yeah, so Zarek is healed and awake and exhausted.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Well, Alphasian will put him down first.
Wow, put him
No.
down? You're cold-blooded. Oh, you mean just put him, just let him know. I get it, okay.
Derek, your humor is not finding the point. Anyway, we're marching south the ice wall. We have a supposed, not a supposed, I guess. I mean, we do have hard data on this. Isn't that right, Sir Tasselhoff?
Well, yes, of course. I read it in the book. You see these glasses, and he pulls out. Now, where are they? Now, meanwhile, he pulls out one of your daggers, Alphasian, as he's searching through things.
And Alphasian doesn't even miss a beat. He just takes it from, let me hand him it. Yeah, I'll take
having
that for you.
pack, that's amazing. Kaylani sits down right on the ground with him, looking at in with wonder as he's picking everything out.
Yes. Okay, we do not have time for this. We need to go. We are way too
Jadek's
close
still-
to
But there's
Tarsus.
so many cool things in there.
They
You
really
can do
are.
that while you walk.
Look at this one, and he pulls
yes,
out
yes.
a
So Tasselhoff.
tiny, what looks like a tiny statue of a woolly mammoth.
Oh,
Oh.
it's so cute. Where'd you
I
get
know,
that, Sir
I know
Hasselhoff?
nothing of figurines of wondrous,
Oh.
but
I don't
I'm
remember.
hoping it's one.
But I met a woolly mammoth once, a real one. Have I ever told you that story?
No.
We do
Continue-
not have time for this. We need to continue down south.
Alphasian's
quickly.
gonna be like a kindergarten teacher. He's like walking behind the two of them with his hands on their
Yeah.
back, just kind of nudging them along. Yes. We can talk and walk at the same time. Your
But
mouth
anyway,
can
yes,
work
I did
while your
read,
feet do.
I did read in that book that there was a dragon orb in Icewall, and that's really
What
where
about
we
the
should
woolly
go.
mammoth?
Oh, the woolly. It was a wonderful story. You see, I was in a
Jadek
wizard's.
is now like with his wing, like kind of.
Yeah.
No, you know what happens is Alphasian grabs Tasselhoff and puts him on his shoulders. He figures if Tasselhoff is being carried and telling his stories, then everybody else who's listening to the jamboree will just follow.
Yes, and he tells you the story about being in a wizard's tower where he was playing around with some sort of magical devices and came in face to face with a woolly mammoth.
That happened in the books, right?
Kaylani is
He never actually tells a story about it. He just prompts the story numerous times.
Kaylani is hanging on his every word.
All right, and Derek is trudging forward straight south.
Jadek is still. Turn me back, damn it! Turn me,
Yeah, that's right.
damn it! Turn me back!
Tapping you with his talons.
Tapping you with like good, flapping
So
his wing.
after the story is over, Kaylani turns to Jadek and be like, Jadek, did you hear that? Oh, right, and then turns him back into a minotaur.
He's like, God damn it! Thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
While I appreciate us taking a direct retreat to regroup and reorganize there.
We are not taking a retreat to reorganize. We are going to
Yes,
Icewall to the castle to find this dragon orb.
yes, my lord. But
So-
I'm
so
wondering
Kaylani looks at-
how are we
looks
going to
at Zarek.
get there?
Oh, God. What?
We have no other choice. How do you propose we go other than walk?
I think we'll die if we walk. I don't know.
Let's
I mean,
quit
perhaps-
talking. I won't hear it.
Yes, Derek. I'm sorry, my lord. But
How many of us are there?
What?
what?
How many of us are there?
I don't know.
7?
1, 2, 3. There's 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was off by 1.
So there's 5 of you. Gilthanis, Lorana, Tasselhoff, Flint. Gilthinus. Wait,
That's
I said
9.
Gilthinus twice.
That's
That's
9.
9.
Gilthinus. Gilthinus.
Gilthinus.
Gilthinus.
Gilthinus.
And Gilthinus. And then you guys, I guess, are somewhere in there. But Gilthinus is like super cool.
No,
And
it's
he's got,
Gil.
like, this
It's
beautiful
Gil,
blonde hair.
Lorana, Zarek, Kurlafon,
Kalani, Jadik,
Kalani, Jadik.
then
and then-
Alphasian, Aaron, Derek,
Oh, fuck yes, I forgot Aaron. And Derek.
and
So
Tasselhoff.
10.
Flint.
So wait, so it's
There's
5
10.
PCs.
Yes.
5
Flint.
PCs.
NPCs: Aaron, Derek,
Aaron.
Flint, Gilthinus, Lorana. 10 of
You
you.
really
Flint.
missed 10.
Flint Fireforge.
He
For
said-
I
crying
said
out
Flint. I
loud.
said Flint.
Oh, okay.
Flint.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
So we're
You really
11
missed your
altogether.
opportunity, man. You could killed off a whole bunch of them in the city.
I could kill off a whole bunch of you right now.
So we're 11 altogether.
Holy balls.
That's a lot of people. But again,
Suppose
where?
any of you good people are from this.
So
area,
what is
right?
your plan then, Alphasian?
I'm concocting one. as
Because we
speak.
have no
I-
other way to any way to go. Otherwise, we will run into the dragon armies.
I'm not. Yes, my lord. But
What I'm
any
saying
of
is,
you-
shut your fucking trap and let's blow.
Very unbecoming of a Knight of the Rose, I must say, Derek. First of all, that potty mouth of yours really must go. None of you folk are from this region, are you? That's what I was afraid of.
Isn't Gil?
Not really.
No, Kalani's from the forest, like far away.
Okay.
I have a wonderful idea, though. After we travel for a bit, put a little distance between us and those dragon hordes there. You can turn people into owls, can you not, Kelani? I've just witnessed this. Maybe do so, change our Minotaur friend into an owl again, and he can fly in ever widening circles of reconnaissance to see if we
No,
can't
no.
find
Jadik's
something.
like, no. I just got my hands back. No. And he starts like rubbing his horns. No.
Now, keep in mind, you have one horn and then one broken horn.
Broken
Yeah.
horn, right?
Somebody
right.
busted that with a hammer.
Yeah, we didn't get into that yet.
Well, we need someone who's dependable, and then, well, of course, you were the first chap that jumped to mind. So, someone who could.
What?
Take-
You're not dependable, knight?
No, but you were
You
a
could be
captain on the
changed.
sea. I mean, you know how to calculate and do complicated arithmetic and things along these lines when it comes to distances and leads.
Let me ask you a question. Are you
So forth.
walking and talking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're walking. Yes.
We're definitely.
So
That's why I
while
put
we're
Tasselhoff on
walking-
Tasselhoff's on my shoulders so
Okay.
that he can just talk his head off and not
Sure.
stop.
While we're walking, Kaylani is going to go over to Zarek, kind of like the cheerfulness from the story that was kind of permeating through her dissipates as she goes over and is in kind of like a somber mood, walks up to him and says, "We'll find your brother. We'll find him soon, don't worry."
Thank you.
Did we see them? We saw them leave on the Griffins, though, right?
Yes.
I think your brother's in quite capable hands. He was with the Elven Griffin Riders, so obviously he's going to a very safe place. I would take that into consideration when your worries start to choke you out.
Yeah, but it's my responsibility to protect him. So
I understand. I have the same problem. And he just like gives a sidelong look at Derek, and then he looks over at Aaron. But
Aaron's like, "Yep, that's the problem."
perhaps, Aaron, would you mind being changed into an owl and start flying reconnaissance? See if we can't find some other mode of transportation or civilization that we might be able to go to. You're a capable chap.
You're talking to me?
Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Aaron's like,
Oh, yeah, that's
I
what
don't know how to turn into an owl, but
No, Kaylani over here seems to be able to do it.
Well, if I
Can
have
you-
enough of this, dwarf
So I'm still
spirits, I
I'm
feel
still
like I can
talking
be
to-
anything I
to-
want to be.
Yeah, he's like, if I keep drinking enough, I'll probably think I'm an owl.
Kaylani, you can turn people into owls. How often? With what frequency can you do this?
Why are
Well,
you so
I could turn
obsessed
it-
with the owl business? It's weird.
What better way to fly reconnaissance and find a possible mode of transportation?
Where do you think we're going to find a mode of transportation here in the
I
wilderness?
don't know, but it's worth looking into because otherwise I would. Derek, we're going to freeze to death far before we get to Icewall.
So,
He's
so
got a point. He does have a
super
point.
big wimp.
Kaylani looks at
Yes.
Kaylani looks at Zarek and says to him, "Your brother's far away, but he's safe. Are you okay with going with these knights?"
No.
Then let's go find him. And she takes Zarek's hand and starts walking east.
Derek says,
There's that.
if you continue to go in that direction, you will die. And I cannot be responsible for your deaths. You see that, and he points in that direction that you're walking. The light and the smoke. That is death. That is destruction. That is your future if you continue in that direction. You want to help your brother, I understand that. You cannot do it if you are dead. You cannot
but
do it if this world is destroyed. The
You
dragon
could be
armies.
destroyed with it.
The dragon armies are vast. You have seen what they can do. I know that. If you think that you have any chance, the two of you, to get through the entire forces of the Red Dragon army, to find a brother that you have no idea where he is or where he is gone, by all means continue to do so. If you want to do something important and not waste your lives by dying needlessly, you will come with us, find this dragon orb, and help save Ansalon and most likely the entirety of Kryn. It is your choice. Do what you
Derek.
want.
Derek, I understand. Please, my good friends. I think what Derek is trying to say is that if you truly wish to protect your brother, and that is the mission in which you are upon, there's no better way to do it than retrieving this dragon orb. With the dragon orb, we can defeat the dragon armies. Without the dragon orb, well, it's just a matter of time, isn't it, before we're all dead, and that includes your brother.
Zarek will turn to Kaylani like, well, the dragon orb help my bro?
I don't know.
It is said to be able to command them,
The
to
angry man
turn
seems to
them
think it
to
will.
its will.
Command them and destroy them. That is what we have
Yes.
read.
Zarek, I've known you and Zane a very long time, and if you insist on going after him, I will support you and I will go with you. But I think that where these knights are going right now is the best hope for him and for all of us.
He's nice.
Jeez, I wish my bro was here because he'd know what to do. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Where are we
I-
going?
I think you'll find that you're making the right decision, sir.
Derek is
where
already
are we
continuing
going?
south.
Are we going to find Zane or are we continuing south?
We have to go south to find Zane, right?
Well, Zane
No.
is east.
No,
South is
south
the
is
dragon orb.
the dragon.
The orb is south.
Yeah, but he just said we gotta go south to find the dragon orb to help save Zane.
Yes.
So let's
Yes.
go do that.
Okay. So at that, Kaylani kind of sits down cross-legged on the ground, and then starts drawing in the snowy dirt
And
that's
as
on the
soon
ground.
as you do that, Derek, as he's walking south, goes, "Hurry up!"
We'll be right there, Derek.
So as she's drawing, she draws a picture of a horse, and then kind of like scoops up the dirt and goes, and then 8 war horses appear.
Oh my.
Oh.
Wow.
and
Oh,
says,
that's convenient.
That's yeah. Where's your air horn now?
so then she kind of gets on one and gallops right past Derek, and looks back at him and says, "Woo," and then continues to ride.
Thank you, my lady.
I have to say, that's pretty cool.
Alphasian will jump on one and he'll put Tasselhoff on there with him, and then he'll lead the other horse over to Derek.
Derek will absolutely get on one.
Yeah, Jadek.
Some of us are going to have to double up, of course.
Yes.
Gil and Lorana.
Gil and
Lorana
probably.
absolutely will. Yeah. Flint.
Yeah.
And
He'll need
Curlifon probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Flint and Curlifon.
Because
two.
Flint is not happy about getting on a horse. He's complaining. He's
No.
sneezing. He is.
Come on, Flint. This is the only. We got to do this.
Ah, it's just like
There's no way this horse is gonna have a hard enough time carrying Jadek by himself. So there's no way anyone is going on with Jadek. That's for sure.
right. No, yeah, Jadek's like trying to find the biggest horse. No. Damn it, no. They're all the same size.
Yeah, I know. Jadek just steps over the horse,
Yeah.
and as the horse moves, his feet drag across the ground.
He like walks with it.
His hopes are going too.
He's like a 4-year-old riding a bike, where
I
he's
was
not
just
using the
thinking
pedals,
that.
but just pushing it along with his feet.
Alphasian's going to have Tasselhoff in front of him because in his mind he thinks that that's a way to prevent him from getting his stuff taken.
Yeah. All of his stuff is going to be gone by the time you get.
I know.
But at least you know where it went.
Yeah, he
yeah.
knows where it is.
Yeah.
He doesn't even make a deal of it anymore. It's just after they dismount, he just goes over and starts searching Tasselhoff and getting his stuff back and say, "Oh, thank you for holding on to these things for me."
Oh yes, it's a lucky thing that it must have fallen out of your pocket and into one of my pouches.
Yes, good thing you were there to save
It is.
for me.
It's a wonderful coincidence that I happen to be on your horse. Otherwise, you would have lost that
It's
forever.
been buried in the snow. Thank you.
By the way, there's a for those of you watching on Twitch, there's a wonderful one-act play between Captain Mymorph and Will on how they should be traveling.
Did you see what he said? He said, "Make a sled." I'm like, "Out of what?" He said, "Ice."
And yeah, make
I
one
bet
dog.
it's so cold.
There's no way one dog is carrying 15 people or whatever the fuck there are with this.
80.
It's,
Yeah, 80,
the number
easy
keeps
80,
getting bigger.
297. All right, so you guys ride south. That is a super convenient spell you have there, by the way, Kaylani.
Thank you.
And is going to be really helpful as you continue. So all of you basically, Kaylani, your lives already.
I mean,
Yes.
Zarek does like
We-
3 times.
Yeah, a
That's-
couple times,
that's-
yeah.
Yep.
Jadek's
Oh, wait,
calling
we
up
weren't on the
Kalani
ship.
asking for a bigger horse. Kalani, can we do something about this?
Okay.
Yeah, Jadek gets the pony. So Jadek basically has the pony up over his shoulders
He's like, "Oh."
and is following along, carrying the pony. All right, so as you you ride and you ride for a number of hours, it's starting to get dark. Actually, it's a number of hours before it starts to get dark.
Do we have any like?
There's music
outdoorsy-
fucking playing, if that's what you want to know.
No.
Oh.
Thank you very much. See, this is what happens when you assume, Adam.
Because you never shut up about that. Just
Well-
because you can't hear it. And one day I'm going to take the time to figure out how to make
No, you're
Roll20
not.
work so
Let's
both
be
the
honest
audience and you can hear it. Because it's great music. I enjoy it. It really gets me pumped up sometimes. But now we've got a slow song going right now, so I'm like, yeah, man.
So
We're
anyway,
just
back to
riding
my
the
original
wave.
question.
Yeah.
So there's not. Kaylani is outdoorsy.
Yeah.
We have no ranger-esque type, but Kaylani is. It's
Kalani is, yeah.
super
Okay.
outdoorsy.
like a druid.
She's like, like a druid.
She is just like a druid.
Just like a druid. Okay, good.
Remarkably like a druid, yes.
Because as it sits, Alphasian has no idea where they're going.
She's just going south.
Yeah. So Alphasian's following Kehlani is basically what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, none of you really have a clear direction besides south. You don't know where this orb is. You just know it's further south.
Yeah.
Kehlani was told the direction to go is south, so she is going south.
Yep. Anything anybody else wants to do on the ride or talk
Stay
about?
warm.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's getting colder as you go. I mean, it's still not unbearably cold.
At least this group has winter clothes. That's all I'm
Not
gonna point
all
out.
of you.
Who doesn't?
The knights do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if everybody else dies off, especially NPCs, it is what it is.
Has what?
Winter clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, winter clothes.
You did have some additional like fur cloaks with you that, I mean, basically, I mean, Jadek is kind of fur anyway, but yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
he had-
probably
He had a winter cloak on.
yeah.
I think didn't we get like pelts?
We got some pelts, but that was early on with the caravan, with the column of people.
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
Tilly.
Hi.
So basically, those of you who got there late, like Flint, Lorana, Gilthanis, and Zarek, do not have the same type of winter clothing that the others do, because the knights would have had enough for Jadek and Kehlani and Tasselhoff.
Didn't somebody bring us winter clothes though? I feel like.
Yeah, but
that
you weren't
happened.
there yet. That was the you guys got there right before, and Curlifon too. Sorry, forgot about you. You guys got there right at the tail end of the burning of Tarsus. You had ordered when you first got to Tarsus. The
Yeah.
original group ordered from the barmaid. No clue what the fuck her name was.
She got stuck in traffic.
Yeah, and the problem is she didn't get back to you before Tarsus was attacked.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So you actually
Okay.
don't have. So you guys, and again, it's still late autumn here, so it's not quite winter yet. But the
jeez.
further south you go, the colder it becomes. So right now, you're looking at probably 40-degree temperatures. For those of you not in the U.S., I cannot tell you what Celsius would be. So just Google it. 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Google the Celsius one, and you'll be right on track with the rest of us.
It's like single digits.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah.
But it's not. I mean, yes, the longer you stay out in this, like you are, the more you are going to, feel the effects of the elements. But you have your regular cloaks. You can manage for a time, but the further south you go, as you all will know, the colder it gets.
Alphasian will give his winter cloak to.
And you've already know that the end of autumn here has been a cold start to the winter, because you've already dealt with this as you went to Tarsus. So it is you're going to need to find something to keep you warm as you go. Now you can always taunt on it and just kill one of these horses,
When the horses
and just
die, they
like
disappear.
slick
It's
it
like
just
4
slides you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 4 degrees Celsius.
4 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yes, thus Alphasian's concern.
Yes.
But
You're
he will-
okay with your clothing. You feel okay right
he
now.
gives his either winter cloak or coat or whichever
It's a
it
cloak,
is to Lorana.
Okay. And Laurent, they're elves, so the two of them together on their horse can kind of huddle up in there together as best they can. So that's something. But now you're feeling the effects of the cold.
I'm betting
Yes.
my cloak of protection offers some sort of protection against the
Oh,
cold
you
too.
do have a cloak of protection. I forgot all about that. So yeah, so you're actually pretty good. Again, it's still cold for you, but you're not feeling the effects as much as everybody else. And I don't know if that's raw for those of you raw players who like to get real raw when you role play. That's not.
It does give a plus on saving throws, so I think
Yeah.
it's fair to say that.
I think it is too. So while you're okay. But the rest of you, the further south you go, the colder it's going to get. Right now,
it's
you
an
can
issue.
manage. Right now, you can manage, but it's going to get worse.
Yeah, it's an issue. We need to try and find
Yes,
a solution to this.
but there's no shop anywhere nearby.
Exactly. So Alphasian's still talking that we should change the Minotaur into an owl again, and he can fly reconnaissance. What say you, sir, Minotaur?
He's Jadik's totally ignoring that and still trying to get Kaylani to get him a bigger horse. Kaylani,
I think he's been pretty clear. He doesn't want to turn back into an owl.
Yeah.
yeah, he does not.
Why don't you turn into an owl?
Yeah.
I have no real sense of direction. I'm afraid that if I were to go scouting about, to be honest, I'll get lost.
Okay.
It's kind of like. Well then, yeah. Let's definitely turn him into an owl then.
Aaron absolutely says that. Then we should completely turn you into an owl.
Go forth. Be free.
Haha, your humor is not. Anyway, so perhaps Derek, maybe I'm at a loss.
I will
we're
not
going
turn
to...
into a creature, a beast of
Very
any
well.
kind.
How are we going to find winter clothing?
We're not going to find a Burlington coat factory. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you.
Jesus,
Anywhere here. We need to continue forth. We'll find shelter where we can.
Yes, I understand. And in more civilized lands, it wouldn't be much of a problem, Derek. But see, out here, this is. Pardon, I don't mean to sound like I'm belittling you, but this is the wilderness. There's nothing out here.
Yes, I understand. And if you were going to be such a Debbie Downer, I wouldn't have taken you with me to begin with.
Is
Adam,
there
can you
any
describe-
wildlife or anything
There it is.
around here?
Yeah, can you describe
I
the
am a
landscape?
scout, so I can
Roll me a survival check.
I'm also going to roll a survival check.
Okay. And then for those
But
watching
I'm-
and listening on podcasts, tell everybody what you have.
What is I'm still exhausted though.
And Bromenard's nephew found his wife at the Burlington Coat Factory. Congratulations and huzzah.
That's awesome.
Huzzah! I need to go to Burlington.
And I imagine at a really good price, right? Is that?
Well played, sir.
Thank you.
I'm at disadvantage, right? Because exhaustion.
Yes.
Or is that? Okay.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance.
Yeah, it's an 8.
An 8, yeah. Curlathon though, I got an 18. You see some deer tracks and stag tracks, and they're moving in the direction that you're currently going.
Okay, well, I mean, perhaps we can do a little bit of hunting to try to alleviate our lack of skins here.
Oh, you found something.
There's some wildlife here. There's some deer, some stags. They're heading the same way we are.
You imagine, Curlathon, that they're heading away from the destruction and the dragons.
You know how to skin and turn those things into clothing. Remarkable.
I've spent enough time in the wilderness.
It's a good thing you're here. Your contributions are duly noted.
Yes, that's one. Derek says.
Pay no attention to Derek. He lost his family. He says that quiet so Derek can't hear.
You son of a bitch!
I said quiet.
All right. You continue.
Are we making camp?
There's still,
Eventually, yeah. So
there's still some. I mean, again, it's twilight, but there's still some light left.
So
I mean,
I
we
take it
don't
we're
wanna
gonna
wait till
follow these tracks then, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, we would have to make a fire. We don't have to wait till dark until to set up.
I'm
camp.
not sure how we're going to make a fire. I mean, we have no recourse for.
I would think that we're probably better off with the main group continuing in one direction than me and possibly anyone else, survival related,
Zarek can
go off
hunt.
to hunt.
Yeah.
Rather than have the whole group tramping through and staring off the
Right.
deer.
When Fire Forge trying to hunt.
Yeah.
Are we splitting up like that?
How
It might
long,
make sense then to stop for camp after a while.
how long do your horses last?
They last an hour per each spell.
Okay. You are well beyond an hour. How many spells slots do you have?
I had 3 when I cast the first one, so
Okay.
I could do for 3 hours.
So at this point, you guys are on foot.
Okay.
Although you made really good progress with those horses. Because at this point, you've probably been traveling for 6 hours. So 3 hours with the horses, 3 hours on foot.
Yeah, so if we want to stop for, take.
Might as well.
Does my exhaustion go away? No, my exhaustion goes away after a
Long
long
rest.
rest, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So if we want to stop for camp, Zarek would be happy to go out with Curly.
And I'm correct in that this is snow covered, not just barren.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a light snow here, though.
And
Right.
is there any
But
plant life
there's-
around?
Is there any vegetation? Any?
Roll me
Under
a
the
survival
snow,
check
maybe. Yeah.
for anybody who's looking, and if you want.
What roll a what?
Survival.
Kehlani got a
Survival.
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Chaddick.
2.
That sounds about
Nat
right.
1 for a total of 2.
This isn't the open ocean.
Used to be ocean.
There's no.
Well.
Yeah, you did used to be. Yeah, you're right. 300 years ago, but still. There are, Kehlani. There are no living plant life that you can find here.
Okay. Anything dead?
There are some dead plants that you feel would thrive in the spring and summer, but
Enough to start a fire?
I mean, yes, you could start a fire, but not enough to basically you'd find enough kindling.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could get like a 5-minute fire.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. Yes.
So one of the things that if we're gonna be making camp, right?
Yeah.
So Kehlani will cast Healing Spirit.
Woo!
Do
you have? I thought you used 3 spells.
I use 3 third-level spell slots.
Oh,
Healing Spirit is the second. So everyone can heal 10d6.
Curlathlon, roll me a perception check as you guys are making camp.
10d6.
19. I bet.
19. Good. In the distance, as everybody is sort of, trying to, clear out some snow, make a little camp, you see a huge cage-like object that dully reflects the autumn twilight. It's nearly 20 feet high and 5 times as long. So you figure it lies about 100 feet to the right of you. And you see a great white block with 2 melon-sized hollows in it lies at one end.
Block of what?
I don't know. It's 100 feet away
Just a
from you.
great white. Okay.
A great white block with 2 melon-sized hollows in it. That is on one end of this cage-like object.
You tell everybody?
Sure, yeah. I relate what he just said.
Alphasian will squint in the distance. We need to check this out immediately.
Wait, what is it? It's a. I was doing math. I'm sorry.
It's a huge cage-like object,
Oh, cage.
nearly 20 feet
Oh.
high and 5 times as long, about 100 feet to the right. And there's a great white block with 2 melon-sized hollows in it at
Okay.
one end of this.
Alphasian will get ready and start marching off that way.
2 melon-sized hollows, like next to each other, like out on.
Yeah, next to
I'm-
each other
I'm trying to
on this-
visualize this.
On this white block, there's 2 hollows, melon-sized, next to each other.
Okay.
Who's coming with me?
And again, you're kind of guessing that it's melon-sized since it is 100 feet away from you. So, but you've got good
Sure.
elven eyes, 20/20 vision.
Elvin. I can't believe it. Okay. Who's coming with me? We must check this out immediately in case it's something we can use.
I mean,
Okay.
Eric will go with you.
Go see
Um,
what this is.
Aaron, Lorana, and Gilthanis will stay back and watch camp.
All right, so who's going?
Alphasian.
Oh, Zarek will go.
Yeah.
I'll go,
so
sure.
Tasseloff will definitely go with you.
Wait, where's Curly going?
Yeah, he's going.
He's
Go
going.
check out
Okay,
the-
Zarek will go with Curly.
I think Flint
Also-
should stay behind.
Also, everyone who
Sure, Flynn will stay behind.
was damaged can heal 28 points.
Wow, that's really good.
Everybody who was damaged?
Yeah.
I don't know if I was damaged or not.
You, I don't think
Oh,
were.
you're at full
I don't
now.
think you were.
Yeah, I think
you
the
were
knights
fine.
were not damaged.
No.
Great, so that fills me up. Awesome. Alright, so Jadok will go. And he'll stay behind.
All right, Flint will stay behind. The elves will stay behind with
After
Kaylani.
the elves. No, Kaylani's going.
Oh,
Gil and Lorana are.
then they're not gonna stay, but everybody's just gonna go. Then how about that?
Well,
We're
if,
trying to make it easier on you, Adam.
Fine. If there's a camp, the NPCs will stay at
Yeah,
camp, except for
that's
Tasselhoff, who will go with you,
There you go.
And Derek?
and Derek will go, and Aaron will watch over
Aaron
the
will stay
camp with
back.
the others. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to hang back.
So Tassoff and Derek come along with
Trade
the
war
characters.
stories with Gilthanis.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
As you get closer and closer, you can see that this is some sort of creature, and the 2
Wow.
melon-sized hollows are empty eye sockets, and below it gapes a maw studded with sharp teeth. And now the object is recognizable as the skeleton of some long-dead creature. In size, it surpasses even the awesome dragons. Yet the massive skeleton, stranded on the dry sea bottom, inspires more pity than fear. One time, Lord of the Sea, the giant creature proved no match for the incredible force of the cataclysm. So this is some sort of
Ki-
skeleton of a sea monster.
I
Yeah,
had a
right.
thought.
Kaylani is fascinated.
Yes,
yeah, it's Zarek will turn to Kaylani and ask if she knows what it
She's
is.
looking and she's like, no, but it's beautiful.
We might be able to use this. I had a thought that came to me via chat. Perhaps we
The
could
voices in my head.
use the rib cage of this creature and some of the other parts to build a sled.
That's not what I was thinking. Actually, I was thinking of tools.
Yes. Of some sort.
So Kaylani is going to immediately go inside of the ribcage.
Okay, sure.
Hey, Rigger.
and like start looking around.
Yeah, Alphasian's going to do the same. He wants to go and inspect the bones, and he's starting to look to see, well, if he took these ribs and that,
Yeah.
and I know I've got rope, maybe some of the others do. We can lash that together.
Some are
That's right.
definitely more sturdy than others, but I mean, this is a huge beast.
Right.
So, I mean, you feel like you could probably find enough to fashion some sort of sled or something if you had enough rope.
We just use the skull as a sled.
You could also do
Probably super dense.
But it will also be the most metal sled ever.
that.
Riding on this giant sea monster skull across the ice.
Now we need a bard with
Yeah,
a
an
sweet,
electric
with
guitar.
a sweet loot.
Yeah.
Right?
An electric lute. What's up, Lee Kim? What's up, Rigger Raven?
The Gully Dwarf Bard comes in.
Yeah. And you know what?
Golly, golly, golly!
Oh, yeah, man.
Golly! Bam! 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 Golly! Golly! Bam! 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 Bam!
Okay. Well, he's also going to just search about a little bit else, you know,
Sure.
as he does that.
Roll an investigation.
Aha. I'm not good at these.
Kehlani will also investigate.
So you know what he'll
Sure.
do. Siltazov,
Yes.
come here, my friend.
Oh, yes.
You have a keen eye, far
do.
keener than mine. I need you to search these remains and
Nope.
see if there's anything that we could possibly use.
Oh, I'd love to. If only I could find my character sheet.
Because I rolled a 2, as I feared.
Hold on. Well, you would be able to assist him and give him
Oh,
advantage.
I totally will. That's exactly what I'm going to
But
do.
where the fuck is he?
No doubt. Take some of the teeth. If it has
You
teeth,
know
I don't
what?
know. Is it a
I can search.
plankton
Herbivore?
eater?
There are teeth. Sharp teeth.
Ooh.
Jadek's already broken off a couple of teeth.
I was just gonna say
You can make a necklace out of it or
Wisdom-
something.
necklace.
Perception is wisdom,
Far bigger
right?
than that. Talk about a club that's half your size. now.
18 with help. Yeah, I mean, you don't find anything else here besides this skeleton.
Okay, so let's move the camp here.
Okay.
We'll send someone back to get everybody else. Come here.
Okay.
We'll move the camp here,
Okay.
and then we will concoct a plan to make our metal sled.
All right.
Because
And-
now that
Good.
Gary said that, I can't get it out of my head. And we
It's
must,
super
as
cool.
Picard would say, we must make it so.
So we were going to take a quick break here while they come up with their camp and plan. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here on a D&D Friday for Wicked Studios presents DragonLance: Dragons of Ice, Part 6. And we'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. Remember, we are going to pick the winner of the gift certificate, $10 gift certificate for Drive
Already
Through
did.
RPG. Oh, shit.
Ciderin won the first one.
What the fuck? You're supposed to
Yeah.
announce that, dude. That's exciting news.
I did in chat. I already took
And
care
you
of
said you were going to do it after the intermission.
Well, it ran its course. It runs its course, and
You
I
were
just
the
picked it.
worst. You were the
We're gonna give
worst
away
at
another
this.
one.
We're gonna
Oh
give
my
away
gosh.
another one. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hold on, I got to set it up, Lee Kim. I'm
Oh,
gonna set
you
it up, and
motherfucker.
then you guys can go ahead and
You
start entering.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, start
Here
entering.
it comes.
Don't go
Here it
anywhere.
comes.
Set it up now so you don't go anywhere during chat.
Okay, go ahead and enter now, guys.
Oh, this is like a well-oiled machine here after
I had it under control.
a year and a half of playing this fucking game. We'll be right back.
Under control.
And we're back. Thank you, ladies, gentlemen, and others, for hanging out with us on D&D Friday for Wicked Studios presents DragonLance: Dragons of Ice. Comma part 6. Don't try to ignore Will here. Last time I muted Will, I forgot to unmute everybody, so I won't do that this time, but I'm really, really close. Yeah, see, that's why. So anyway, guys, we do have a drawing going on for Act 2 of Wicked Studios presents DragonLance. And all you need to do, you need to go to twitch.tv/Wicked Studios LLC live. So this is at 10:53. Is that right? Wow, 10:53, getting late. 10:53 p.m. on Friday, whatever the fuck date the date it is, I don't know. And type in
September 3rd.
exclamation point drawing. That was a dramatic pause. That wasn't me forgetting.
And you will be entered into a drawing for a $10 gift certificate for Drive-Thru RPG.
Yeah. Now, we're going to pick the winner, or the winner magically picks itself. I don't know how it happens. It just appears. The name appears in chat.
I do it.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
You don't
I
pick
the
the
winner.
person though. You just stop.
I
the
could if
clock.
I wanted to, but I'm not. I have the power.
So you could be bought.
but I
is what you're
randomize
saying.
it. Oh hell yeah, I could be black.
So anybody who wants to give Sir Alphasian Malkorite inspiration points specifically, donate 1,000 bits, and then we'll go to him. So you gotta do. He could be bought.
Oh, see, the ever mysterious Tim just entered, and he's gonna be he's gonna be my DM on Virtual Greyhawk. So
Oh, don't even do it.
the pressure.
Don't do it. No, that's
Oh, the
bullshit.
pressure.
He's got to pay. You got to pay to win. Don't just give up like that. Anyway, guys, and now you have to be here when we draw the name. Why? Because you have to watch the stream to win the cash.
And to answer your question, Rigger, unfortunately, no, you would have had to have resubscribed before you entered. So if you were to do it now and then
No,
type
yeah, no,
exclamation
you're
drag, I can't pull you out once you're in without
fucked. Every time
canceling
I
it
think
all.
I'm out, they pull me back
Pull
in.
me back in. Yes. But we do encourage you to resubscribe for next time.
Yeah. And also feel free to like us on Facebook /Giant Stomp. Subscribe to us on YouTube /Mr. Adam PL. That's MrAtompl. We've got other stuff on there too. By the way, guys, I started work on a new web series. It's going to take a long time to make, though. This is going to be a beast. It is a paranormal dramedy about some paranormal detectives, PIs, who find themselves right in the middle of a demon devil war and have to save the world.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Antiquitous, you're right. I should get some T-shirts that I could give away. You know what? I think I'll.
Yeah, that should say that we're the Olive Garden of D&D.
Wicked Studios, the Olive Garden of D&D.
Now, if you want Wicked Studios T-shirts, you can order them. I do believe TeePublic, where it is on currently, is running a 35% off current sale. And if you go there and look up Wicked Studios, there's Wicked Studios shirts and other shirts by moi. I have a lot of my artwork shirts up there.
Yeah, check them
Yeah,
out.
it's true. TeePublic.
How many Twitch viewers do we need before the Porn Wicked Studios actually sues us?
Oh, I think at least 20.
Yeah,
So we
have
got a long way to
19
go.
Yeah, you're right.
viewers
We're
right
just
now.
under the line most weeks.
We've
It's
got
great.
19 right now. We need
Yeah.
one more
Alright.
before we
Nobody
get
else
sued by
watch.
the porn.
Look at that,
studio.
3 just left to go check out the porn site.
No, one did though. Literally, we're now down to 18 as we've been having this conversation because they realized, oh shit, there's a Wicked Studios porn company.
It's true.
Why am I watching this bullshit? All right, we are back. You guys are making camp. You're trying to make sleds out of sea monster bones.
Sea monster bones.
Yes. Well, we'll do that in the morning.
Promenade says, "I'd like their D&D, but their breadsticks are better."
That's true. So we'll do that in the morning. We'll use the bones as a shelter. for the
Um,
evening.
I was going to hunt those deer as well.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
you're gonna hunt the deer.
Yeah.
Roll me a. Who's gonna go?
Hang on.
Kurlafon and Zarek.
Wait a second before you guys go.
Thank you, Ribber. Thank you, Rigger Raven, for subscribing. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Dude, that is Rigger Raven's 14th month subscribing to this bullshit. 2-month streak. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. So like Zarek and Curly start
Hang on.
walking away, and Kaylani's like, wait.
So Kehlani just says, "What kind of animal are you looking for?"
Well, there were some deer and deer tracks.
Okay. So she reaches down, touches the ground, brings her nose right close to it, starts smelling the ground, and casts locate animal on a deer. So she concentrates on the voice of nature and her surroundings and learns the direction and distance of the closest creature of the kind within 5 miles.
Oh, convenient.
Okay.
That is convenient.
You know that there are 2 deer within a mile of you.
And she tells that to Kurlafon and Zarek and points in the direction. And before they go, she grabs their hands and is like super serious and says, "Take what you need for our survival, but be kind." And then she skips away.
Okay.
A doe, a deer,
Okay. So, roll me a survival check with advantage. $26.
What we really should be hunting is
Yep.
fur coats.
9.
Zarek follows Kurlathon, but he gets lost like midway through, like just turns and just wanders off in the wrong direction.
Stops to tie
Kurlathon
his
has to
shoe.
grab him
this
by
way.
the cloak and pull him back like he's like a 5-year-old.
He's like, this is what happens when Zane's not here.
I have a newfound appreciation for Zane.
You need to get one of those like child harnesses that like has the leash
On
on
a
it.
leash.
Those are the best.
See, I just resubscribed and I didn't get any notification.
Well, that's because, well,
It should count.
it knows who you are.
It shouldn't.
The algorithm's smarter.
It's not so smart.
No, it's not.
It's
really.
actually very poor because it didn't register me.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one that's not allowed.
I
because I'm the one-
used
I'm connected
Amazon
to the-
Prime. Amazon, if you'd
to
like
the
to be a
account.
sponsor, we'd love to have you to subscribe because it's free.
Yeah.
Not that I don't
I
think this
can't-
is worth the money.
Yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately.
No, you can't.
I'm
But
the
I
only
can, and I did, and it didn't register. But anyway, I did just because I remembered that I haven't
Well, hey,
subscribed in a while.
Adam, I appreciate you.
Thank you. Huzzah to me.
Huzzah.
All right, so Kurlafon and Zarek, you spend probably 45 minutes, close to an hour, walking in a southwesternly direction, south by southwest, one might say, and you come upon a deer and a doe. A deer, a female deer. And you
Right.
see it through a ray,
Oh,
a drop of golden sun.
oh,
And you say me and name, I call myself.
Yeah, and then we kill it.
Yeah. it's still far, a long, long way to run.
So,
A bucket of dough. I know. I was using this to make a joke about a fucking song leak in.
It wasn't a good joke. That's like he didn't recognize.
I'm just here to entertain myself. If the rest of you are along
Job
for the
well
ride,
done.
that's great. If you're not, as long as I'm happy, that's the important
That's
thing.
true. My main concern is you being happy.
Thank you. Thank you for finally admitting that. Anyway, all right, you come upon these deer.
What I gotta roll?
To do what?
Shoot at it.
An attack roll.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's the same
I
as if
should
you
have
were attacking
specified.
anything. It's just a deer this time.
I'm sorry. I should have specified. Does it disadvantage because I'm in? It's only ability checks that I have disadvantage.
Wait,
Yes,
just
you were-
hold on. Wait.
You are
Zach,
not.
slow
Yeah.
down.
Yes. You only have disadvantage on skill checks. You didn't.
Okay, so this is fine.
And Chukwa says, "Entertain yourself." Isn't that what the other Wicked Studios is for? Well played.
Well, we had-
Zarek rolled a 23.
Yeah, you hit that deer. Roll
So
some
I need to
damage.
roll like damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
see if you kill him outright or for just torturing him.
8.
He's dead. You just shoot, and then the doe next to him goes,
And Curlifon shoots to
and
death.
says,
Yes,
"No!" And is about to run.
I actually did get 2 attacks, so if Carly doesn't hit him, I'm gonna shoot 2.
26
Oh,
will
yeah.
hit for 20. No, so you don't get the sneak attack damage. Although he because at that point
It's surprise.
she noticed
right?
that her husband was dead. But yeah, you plow right through the eye, and then she drops. You're the one who wants to hunt things. I'm a vegetarian.
I'm vegetarian too, man.
I know. That's why it's terrible that you're doing this.
Hey,
I'm in
no,
character.
you know what? They didn't suffer,
Nope.
No, they did not suffer. That's for sure.
as the druid said. Take what we need, but
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah,
as you
so-
get closer, you realize that doe was pregnant.
That's a lie. Bullshit. Get out.
No, it's off season. Don't worry. He's just
It is. Yeah. It is.
so mean.
I couldn't resist.
however,
All right.
behind a bush, you see a tiny foal
I know.
looking at us with wide eyes.
Cool. Keep it as a pet.
Mama, Dada.
Yes,
No.
I'm your mama now. Let's
My brain's not so big, so I have no choice but to believe you. All right, you got a couple of dead deer.
Okay. Carry him back.
Right, fawn, not foal. Thank you, Leakin.
Curlfond, how strong are you?
What is it?
Trapping
I got
bad.
12.
12. Okay, yep, you guys can get him back easily enough. Zane is like carrying his deer and like helping
Nope.
you drag yours.
Zarek.
Zarek, whatever the fuck your name is. You don't know what Zane's doing. Maybe Zane's carrying a deer right now
Yeah,
too.
you don't
have
know.
no idea.
Maybe Zane is carrying a giant deer.
All right, you get back to camp with a couple of deer.
So Zarek will place the deer down and ask Kaylani if she needs to say or do anything in order to make it. In order to, and then stop talking because he, like me, doesn't know how to finish that sentence.
So
You
she
make
just,
this
she just
okay.
puts her hand like right on his face in like a oh sweet boy kind of way, and then like she does say a prayer to nature over these 2 deer,
Okay.
and then gets up and kind of boop right on Zarek's nose, tussles Curlifon's hair, and then skips away.
And both of you turn into frogs when she does.
Zarek's gonna turn to Curl if I'm like, why did you get the tussle and I got the boop?
Well,
Now it comes
you
to
haven't seen
real-
Curlifod's golden locks.
They are tussleable.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Curlathon's, yeah. Well,
He is
amazing.
he's called Curly for a reason, okay?
Yeah.
Now comes the hard part. Trying to cook these animals without fire.
You're absolutely right.
Yes.
I don't have anybody who can make fire. Come on.
No,
Uh,
making fire is not the problem.
It's
Having
keeping the
sufficient
fire.
fuel
Yeah,
to
sustaining
keep the
the
fire
fire.
going, that's completely different. Yes,
Uh,
unfortunately.
I mean,
If
we
Zane were
found
here, he
some
could do magic.
shrubs for some kindling, but that was about it.
The
And
good
there-
thing is that the meat will keep in this temperature for a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
And there's no living plant life, Adam.
No,
He said no.
not that you were
Okay.
able to find. No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, cool.
All right, what are you doing?
We'll camp that night. Alphasian will take first watch.
Okay, what's the watch order?
Zarek's can go last because he needs to recoup after his.
Yes.
But he'll take a watch.
Zarek had a rough day the day before.
Rough day.
This whole day.
Yeah.
Started off with Bakaris almost getting you, but you just killed him before he killed you.
No, it started off with the love of his life, like
Yeah.
being a
Oh
bad guy.
shit, you're
so
right.
he
Yes,
took
that is how
emotional
it started.
torture and
Yeah.
then
And
physical
then
damage.
torture. Wow, yeah, you
We had a
really had a
rough
shit
day.
And his brother was gone.
And his brother's
His
yeah.
brother's gone. Wow.
Like, yeah.
And he just got booped on the nose by some weird woodland elf.
That's just unsettling, regardless, yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Okay. What's
So-
so we got Alphasian first.
We
We
just
have-
need one more for the mid watch.
I mean, Derek will take it.
Good man, Derek.
Yeah, Aaron will help Derek.
Okay.
Which means he'll be sleeping.
Yeah, he'll be passed out drunk.
He'll get up with him to go, oh, yes.
Yeah.
10 minutes into the watch.
Yep.
Aaron Talbot was a character that really didn't get the screen time he deserved in the book.
I'm trying.
You're doing a great job, by the way. All right. Will.player, roll me a
Kehlani happens to be awake at this time because she's an elf and only needs a small amount of sleep.
Yeah.
But she's not really keeping watch.
Right. Now you only need 4 hours of sleep, but you do actually need sleep. You're not meditating like in the 5e version. But you could still be awake, sure.
Mhm.
Roll me anybody who's
Imagine
awake.
her cat's cradle.
Yeah. Kehlani and actually no, because you're on watch, Alphasian. Roll me.
She's not paying attention.
Yeah.
Perception?
Roll me a perception check. Yeah.
Okay.
She's drawing pictures in the snow.
12.
12. Okay. You don't see
Found
anything.
everybody.
Your watch passes.
She's like drawing their spirit animals around.
without issue.
You'll wake up Derek.
All right. Derek's thing here, so I'm just gonna roll a d20.
He's got mad skills like +5, 6 to his perception.
Thinks he does.
So before Kehlani turns in for the night, she's gonna cast Goodberry
Mm-hmm.
and fill up everyone's water skins with create water while they're all sleeping.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Oh, these are good rolls.
Ooh, that is a good roll.
18. Yeah. All right.
Is
yes.
Aaron rolling too for this?
Oh yeah, does Aaron need to roll?
Yeah, he won't need to with that
I
roll
don't think
that
we
Derek
have that. I was
has.
just
Yeah.
asking.
He helps Derek. He gives him
Yeah,
advantage.
it would have given him advantage, but he still have 18. So, yeah, so that passes by without incident. It's very cold and uncomfortable for all you guys, but those of you who are sleeping are still able to sleep. All right, Zarek,
Yeah.
roll me a perception check.
7.
No one notices the skeleton in which we're sleeping coming to life.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Seemingly, it passes without incident.
Seemingly. Excellent. Now, Let us be at it and make this sled.
Sure. You all wake up and you start working on the sled. I want everybody to roll me a perception check.
Zarek got a 17.
Zarek's okay. Curliflon an 11.
And Kaylani got a 6. No, Kaylani. Yeah, Kaylani got a.
Alphasian got a 16.
Oh,
Jadik
that's
got a 7.
hers is 16.
Yep. Kaylani got a 16.
Who had magic items on them? Now, this is not going to be for Zarek, because Zarek was awake.
Kaylani did.
What did you have?
Carlathon did.
Staff of the Woodlands.
That is gone.
Oh.
Curliflon, what did you have?
Well, I had my cloak, which I would have had on
Yeah,
me
on
while
you, so
sleeping.
that's still there.
So
And you had
Kaylani
those-
starts freaking out.
Boots.
You had like levitation boots too, so not gonna. Those are still there.
Yep, okay. That was it. Oh, wait, no, and my gauntlets, too.
Would those have still been on you while you were sleeping?
Yeah.
No, probably not.
They're gone.
Okay.
Huh, Alphasian has
Kaylani's
nothing.
freaking out.
Is there
Jadik
any
must
indication
have
of
been her.
where, if
So
of
Tasselhoff.
what happened?
What?
Come here. I need
Yes.
to search you.
Oh yes. Oh. Oh. Okay. Sure. What are you looking for? I may have something in my pouches if you're looking for something specific.
What are you looking for?
I'm
Curlifon.
missing my staff. My
Yeah,
staff
my
is gone.
Oh, and your staff. Yes.
pair
So
of
start-
gauntlets.
I'm going to start looking through for these supposedly disappeared items.
Jadik's trying to calm down.
Oh, and he'll help you
He's
look
got-
through. He goes through all of these things. There's certainly, bless you. There are certainly, bless
Bless
you.
Thank you.
There's no way that this tiny Kender would be able to hide a staff. You search and the gauntlets would not fit in any of his pouches, but they're not in his pack.
Oh, this is problematic. Apparently, surprisingly, so Tasselhoff is not holding onto your items for safekeeping at this moment.
Oh no! Would you like me to?
No, I would like you to help us find them. Someone needs to, quick, Curly, you know the ways. And Kaylani, could you find tracks or what have you? Was there a
She's,
thief
like,
that's
all
been
of a sudden
following us?
Very, very serious.
Zarek's gonna roll survival too.
Yeah,
See if he-
Kaylani will try as well.
Zarek rolled 17. Kaylani rolled
An
a
8. I don't know what. Yep, an 8.
Yeah.
She's too
She's,
panicked
I was
to
gonna
see
say,
anything.
yeah, she's probably.
Yeah. It's you don't see anything now. I mean, you're on the plain. You know, there's some wind. There is some snow on the ground, but you know, it is
So,
pretty hard and frozen. You don't
At
see
this
anything.
point, Kaylani gets starting to get angry, and she turns into a polar bear
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
and
Nice.
starts sniffing the ground, trying to smell if there's any intruder that way.
Sure. Roll
Jadik, who
a-
was
So-
standing there next to her, is like, whoa, okay. Oh, she's fair now.
She gets
Fair.
advantage on this roll,
Sure.
so 21.
Yes. You do smell human. Seeming like it moved back toward the north, sort
She
of
goes charging
northeast.
in that direction.
Charges in that direction. So all of a sudden, Kaylani turns into a polar bear, sniffs, and then charges northeast.
think she found it.
Okay.
yeah.
Alphasian
Probably follow that bear.
will
Yeah,
pursue.
We're all gonna just follow the bear.
Jadik just took off after her, knowing that she probably picked up something.
Is everybody going? Or
Yep.
no?
all the player characters are going, while the rest of the NPCs are building and finishing the sled.
There you
Sure.
Oh,
why
Good
not?
job, NPCs.
Why not? Why
Hey.
Okay.
Does Tasselhoff come with us?
Tasselhoff's an NPC, so he's staying back with the others.
Yeah, but he's very adventurous.
He is. So if you would like Tasselhoff to come with you,
Tasselhoff will definitely come with us because Tasselhoff is no help building the sled at all. So he's definitely coming with us.
Sure.
I feel like Gilvin and Laura aren't very good at that either.
No, they're not.
That's all right. Flint's there to make sure
like,
we do it right.
And
That's
Derek,
true. Flint is there.
And then you got Derek and Aaron.
Flint, Derek, and Aaron just yelling at each other the whole time.
Yeah, Flint is probably the only one at least somewhat capable.
Derek trying to boss him around.
Yeah,
Flint's
Aaron
like, "Shut
drinking. Yeah. They're both nobles too, so they're not used to building things on their own.
Oh no, they're watching him.
Yes.
Build it.
Yeah.
I mean, so Gil Lorana.
Yeah.
Like they're probably no, but
So
like the difference
basically-
is that they're like actually trying to do work,
Right.
but they're bad at it.
Yeah.
So Flint's doing all the work, and he's got. So it's
Four
like
managers and one
It's a
worker.
it's a city or a county job.
Corporate
Yeah.
America.
Okay, you guys continue. And roll me another survival or perception check,
Ooh.
I guess, for you with advantage. The polar bear, because he's leading,
Yep.
or she's leading the expedition.
17.
17. It's faint, but you still feel like you can make it out now that you've got the scent. So you're
Don't forget,
continue moving
we-
in that direction.
Do have inspiration that could be spent. We've earned 3 tonight.
True.
That's true, but you don't need it right now because you've made that one. So you're heading in this direction. Like you're moving now. Like it's been about an hour.
An hour. Wow.
She's still going.
So
How long
Al-
does your boat take?
Alphasians is just following the tracks now.
No, it's an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, this bear's ahead of the rest of you two.
Oh,
This
yeah,
bear
yeah.
is-
I have no illusions that Alphasian
What's the
had
bear's
lost
speed?
sight of the bear.
Yeah, what is the bear speed, Jason?
Bear speed's got to be at least 40.
I don't know. I think.
I'll
you
look
have,
it up.
polar
I'll
bear.
look it up. I'll look it up.
It'd be under cave bear or polar bear if they're the same stat bar.
Yeah, so you guys continue. You gotta keep going, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Jadik's right there with her.
Right on the nose, 40 feet. And
Okay,
has a
so
swim
Jadik's
speed
right
of
behind
30.
her.
If only there was some water.
I know, right?
What's Jadek's speed?
Exactly.
30.
Yeah.
So
We're all going to be 30. The polar bear is
I'm
definitely gonna have
35.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
But yeah, the polar
Yeah.
bear's still,
Yeah.
getting distance.
After an
between
hour,
you
the
and
polar
she.
bear is going to be farther away.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So you're
for sure.
following the tracks at this point.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
can't really see her anymore. Roll me another survival check with advantage. Or perception check, sorry, because
Yep.
that's what you're using.
Oh,
20.
20. I think they're the same.
Okay.
I think it's the
Yeah,
same.
they're the same. So
Yeah, you keep the scent it's getting stronger again. So you feel like
Okay.
you're definitely on the right track. You're sort of moving a little further east.
okay.
But you're definitely on the track. The rest of you roll me one of you roll me a survival check with advantage as you're all together trying to figure out where this bear has gone.
Not it.
Not me.
I got it. There you go. Natural 20.
They-
There it is.
Nice.
Booyakasha.
Wow. And you guys are like, I am Krillin. Just fucking follow me, guys. The fucking bear tracks. Like, they're huge.
Bear tracks.
He's
God,
got
We're all
huge
looking around
feet.
like, where are we going?
You wind up about 3 hours away. Now,
3 hours?
Derek is fuming, by the way, at this fossil site that he's in right now.
It's all right. He's not with us right now, so it's okay.
Yeah, but no, yeah. Wait till you get back. Oh, you're gonna be court-martialed.
Again?
Yeah. So, you come to sort of a underground cave with like a small entrance, and it's sort of like a jagged rocky entrance down that leads into a cave.
Okay.
How far away?
And,
I'm talking to the polar bear. You guys are still far.
okay.
We're
Yeah, no, I know.
Well, she goes right in.
How far away are we, though?
You guys are probably at this point.
an hour.
You want to do some math real fast?
Yeah, well, we're not going to say that far, but you've got to be 20, 30
an
minutes
hour.
behind him. Yeah.
Yeah. At least, yeah.
But on his trail, thanks to Curlithlon.
Yeah, just think about it. 10 feet for most of us.
10
Per
feet per
round.
6 seconds, yeah.
For 6
For 6
Yeah,
seconds.
So it's 100
So it's
feet
like-
a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's way far away.
Yeah, so I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt by saying 20, 30 minutes behind, but
I think the word you're looking for, Adam, is benevolent.
I am a benevolent god.
After an hour, it's about a mile and a quarter.
Yeah, which is a mile and a quarter. That's only like 15 minutes for you guys. Maybe
So
10.
3
'cause you
hours of
guys-
travel. You're about right. Half hour to 40 minutes.
Don't mess with me with math. I am
He's lucky with math.
I am super
Yeah.
lucky with math.
That's how he got through math in school, and that's how he rocks today. A, B, or C? C.
All right, you charge into this cave,
Roaring.
roaring, and you come
Mhm.
upon 8 figures who are
Okay.
surprised to see you. I'm gonna move to a map here.
Would that be a battle map, Adam?
It would be a battle map.
Is there cool battle map music playing?
This music is actually a little bit light.
See, this looks familiar. Oh, look, there's Linus. Aw.
Yeah. Get rid of everybody that's not here, which is everybody except Curlithlon is the only one.
You have to get rid of Linus. I can't get rid of.
Oh, you can't get rid of. All right, everybody,
No.
put yourselves on the map.
Wait, everybody?
I did,
You're gonna be there.
A
Yeah.
polar bear?
Yeah.
Man, you and your shit. Hold on.
Sorry.
Polar bear. I do have a polar bear. That's a
Of course.
big
Oh,
fucking
no.
polar bear.
Oh, it's cute.
Well, it's
It
a
is.
large creature.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I edit said polar bear?
What? Make it smaller?
No. How do I give that polar bear? Roll 20 if you'd like to be a sponsor. We'd love to have you. How do I get the polar bear to be controlled by Jace?
Me.
When you
KD.
You need to give it to me, yeah.
Yeah.
let's see, when you click on it, there's going to be an option for advanced.
No, there's not.
I have to click my way through it. I don't remember.
Why
think
don't
you're
you
supposed to
tell people?
be down here with us, Zerg. I think this is the cave he's going into.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, sorry, I just
Or she is.
randomly put him out.
There you go. Hey, everybody out there in TV land, how you doing? I'm Will.Player. Thanks for tuning and watching tonight. Hey, there's only 12 minutes left in the
What? Oh,
drawing
okay,
and
yeah.
giving away
I was gonna say the game.
Like
the
shit.
giveaway for our second $10 gift certificate to Drive Through NPC. If you haven't
Drive
entered,
through RPG, not NPC.
That's what I said.
You said NPC.
did I say NPC?
Yeah.
Same diff. Drive Through RPG, and you have to be here on Twitch
There we go.
to win.
You have the token probably, right?
Oh,
Oh, wait, hold on.
Now. Yep.
Okay. All right, continue. Will.
And at the end of the show, we'll be pulling a winner for this $10 gift certificate. So, but you have to be on Twitch, and all you have to do if you're watching us live on Twitch is type !drawing into the chat, and miraculously you will be entered to win.
Thanks. What's happening with you on Drive-Thru-RPG? Do you have some stuff on there you might want to
Well, yes, I
talk
do.
about?
Currently, there's the tried and true adventure, The Mermaid's Blessing, which I wrote quite a few years ago now, come to think of it. And there's also The Tomb of Zane the Horrific. And soon, by the end of the year, so soon.
Which year is that?
This year, we will be having Ravensbrook, a supplement to a city of brigands and bandits, based off of, well, inspired by Rook Roost from Greyhawk.
But you couldn't use that because it would be copyright infringement. Is that what you're
Correct.
saying? Okay. All right.
So,
oh, shit. Let me get to this screen for those of you watching at home. All right. So,
yeah, they want to see.
Kehlani, you rush in and you see these 6 guys standing around, and you notice in the back here is your god's damn staff.
Cool.
Oh, let's roll initiative. Why don't we do that?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
While we're fucking
Adam?
around? Sure.
I wouldn't say we're fucking around. I think we're getting ready for combat. We shall avenge you, Kehlani.
You have to pull your.
Yeah.
Why can't I open these things as NPCs?
Ooh,
All right.
Alphasian got a good, got a 16. Jadek got a 15. There's a.
I don't think it took
Zarek
long.
got an 18. Yep.
20 for
Oh, I
Kalani.
didn't.
And Kehlani got the big old 21.
Oh, 16 for
Oh.
Kalani. There it is.
Yeah, it was on already.
Okay.
You're on here twice.
And I was just gonna say, and
Already.
Curlathon got a 21.
Okay, they'll just all
Yeehaw.
go in the same turn. All right,
But
everybody in?
Kehlani's on there twice. Can you delete the 20?
I accidentally rolled twice.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Curlathlon always goes first, it seems like. All right.
He's fast. He's fast.
Mm-hmm.
And he's cold as ice.
He's
Well, it is
willing
kinda
to
chilly out here.
sacrifice his love.
All right, Curlathlon. You're 20 minutes away from anything interesting.
Yeah, right. I was going to say,
happening.
we're not here yet, right?
No, you're not, unfortunately. But you can continue moving. Double
Yeah,
speed,
well,
probably,
again,
I imagine.
We're still following the bear.
The
All
good
right.
thing about polar bears is they're badass.
We'll see.
If we're going to
Zarek.
get there, there's going to be a bunch of carnage and the
Yeah,
bears.
one
sitting
way or
there
the other, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be able to take on the 2 remaining guys.
Zarek, I'm assuming you're still following along.
Yep, double speed.
Alphasian, same with you, I imagine.
Yes.
Kehlani Bear.
All right, Kalani Bear.
I love that.
She's gonna go right here and claw at this dude.
Yeah, do it.
So claw. I get a claw and a bite.
Don't you get 3 attacks? Claw, bite? Let's double check.
multi-attack? 2 attacks. One with the bite, one with the claw. So my bite is
+7.
yeah, D20 plus 7.
Oh, the turn order's in the way.
Dun, 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 dun.
Make sure you switch that to.
Will has
Did you like that?
some sort of animal Tourette's.
trying to entertain you, Adam.
All right.
Didn't
I
work.
rolled. I'm gonna
Oh!
spend an inspiration.
Yes. Good
Yeah.
call. Nat 1 is not
You know
what
what?
you
I'm
want.
gonna spend another.
Go
There
for
you
it.
go.
Use them up. Use them up. Can't
That's
take
all
them with
3.
you.
That's 2. This is the third one. I just got
Oh
a 12.
A
wow,
12?
I'm rolling terribly.
He rolled 1, 3, 3, 5.
Yep.
Are you keeping your 12 or are you going to keep going?
I'm gonna keep the 12 for the claw.
That hits.
Okay.
That's awesome.
The others would not have, I will tell you.
Now,
So
yeah,
the
but you still
damage
have
on
a
the
bite.
claw is 2d6 plus 5.
Go for it.
So it's this plus 5. So 7 plus
12.
5 is 12 damage.
He takes it.
Okay.
He's not doing great. Well, he's doing all right,
And-
but he's hurting.
And then she's gonna bite him.
Yeah, he deserves it.
The bite
Yep.
is plus 7 again.
Another
Oh
nat
my
1.
God!
There we go. I'm re-rolling, so I spent 4 inspiration.
Use him up.
Let me write that down.
I'll take care of it. And then
But a 26 will certainly hit.
the bite does a d8 plus 5. So 9 more damage.
All right. Yeah, he's doing a lot worse than he was when he started. And they're just hanging around a campfire, just hanging out.
They were singing songs, being merry.
Yeah.
Ah, bear!
Telling stories about selling all these magic items to, pay for care for his grandmother.
That's fine.
Of course.
Jadek,
That's all
you're
for Kehlani.
chasing after them, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Now it's their
I
turn.
think it's safe to say that we're all chasing until we get there.
Yeah.
All right, these 4 are going to attack.
AC 12.
Plus 4 to hit.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
the
2
downside.
melee attacks with bludgeoning. We'll say hammers.
It's a good thing polar bears have immunity to blunt.
All right, first round. This is a plus 4. No, I don't. I don't know
Oh,
much
it's
about this
resistance.
game, but I know
It's resistance, that's it. Oh, damn, that
1 nat 20 and then an 18.
And an 18.
The others are going to miss. Well, wait, is plus 4 11?
Still
Does that
miss.
hit you?
No, it's
I
11,
have
so off
12
by
AC.
1.
12, okay. All right, so that's the first round. Second round.
They got to roll an 8 or better.
Man,
3 hits.
that's a lot of hits.
Wow.
So it's 5 hits altogether with 1 crit. So that is...
These guys get 2 attacks round?
Yep.
Seems awfully unfair, Adam.
That's life, dude. What can I tell you?
It's what happens when you
You're
charge
right.
an hour ahead
Life
of everyone else.
All
Life is unfair. I will give you
right,
that.
so that right now we're going to do 5 of these.
5 hits, yeah.
These are all at a plus 2, and then the crit is also going to max damage. So we're going to add a 8 to this roll, to this total number.
Okay.
All right, so
27.
19 plus
Yep, 27.
1. Is that it?
Ching.
Did you add the plus
Yep.
2 to all of them?
So
Plus
19
2, I thought.
plus 10. So 29 plus
29.
7.
36.
36.
36
Okay.
points of damage. And these 2 we're just going to back
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Because I don't think... Oh, you know what? I take it back. They're going to take out a light crossbow, and they're going to shoot you with a light crossbow. They only have 1 attack, these guys. 8 will miss. 9 will miss. They might as well
Yay.
have just done nothing like was my original plan.
Are you using her AC or using the bears? Gotcha.
All right, you guys are running. Kehlani.
Just going to tear into the same one.
Yeah.
So, bite attack.
Nice.
That'll hit.
6.
Yeah.
So that's a d8 plus 5. 7 plus 5, 13.
He is
12, excuse me.
down.
Dead.
Okay. And then
The others
claw
should roll for morale.
attack on,
They will soon, don't worry.
claw attack on this one.
Yep. If 2 more go down, then they're done, I could tell you. But
Nice.
Oof, that'll
25.
25
And
to
this
hit.
is 2d6 plus 5. So 11 damage.
hit. 11.
And
Alright.
then I'm gonna
Can you like roar? No, I'm sorry, metagaming.
roar to intimidate them.
That'd be cool.
Who said that?
I will.
I don't know where you
once
got
I-
that from.
Once I kill another one.
You got this.
So I'm gonna spend a second level. I'm gonna use the bonus action to spend a second level spell slot
Okay.
and heal 2d8.
Oh, sweet. You got that
plus
ability.
Nice.
proficiency.
That's a good ability.
That's a great ability.
Yep.
So I heal
11.
11 plus 4, so I heal 15.
Nice.
Druids, man.
Flips him
So
off
that
with
goes.
the paw.
Is
Is it a paw?
No,
Polar bear?
you're at
It's a
6,
claw.
so
So 21.
Paw.
All right.
That's it for me.
Jadek is running. Bandit's turn. It's all right. First round. There's only 3 of them this time.
Miss. Oh,
One
2
hit
misses,
and-
1 hit.
One
got a
hit
1.
and 1.
Fumble.
Roll
Can I get an attack
me
opportunity on it, maybe?
roll me a
D100.
D100.
You want to get low.
and
Oh,
I
you want me
will
to do it?
roll
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 26. That's it.
11.
11.
Oh, 11. Yep.
Roll me a. No, it's gonna be this guy because of where they're situated. So
He stabbed his partner.
roll me a D20. We'll see.
Does he want high or low, Adam?
Crit.
nat 20.
Now watch, Adam's going to go.
All right.
Yep.
Nope. So
You
what
roll
happens
low.
is that's great. This is why I love this. Because this is just the whim of the DM right now. There's nothing planned. I don't have anything written out. There's no fumble charts or anything like that. If you get a 35, you have a 35% chance on a well, I didn't do the critical hit on that one, but that's okay. We'll just skip it. But you have something cool will happen on a critical failure. Sometimes a critical hit when I remember it. Right now, so this guy up top rolled that 1. This guy down here rolled the 3, so he wasn't going to hit you. But this guy is so unnerved by you just mauling his friend and then biting him. Or no, clawing at him. What'd you do to him?
I clawed him.
You clawed him, slashed him, and he's like, oh, I can't look anymore, and he just swings his hammer and hits his friend right in the head. That
Oh, man.
natural 20 is going to be 8 plus 5.
12.
Right? 13? 12. 8 plus
13.
5 is
13.
13.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think it's 25.
All right. Does
Yeah, I think it's 80.
13, yeah, does
Yeah, 84.
900 points of damage.
There it is.
His head explodes.
Rays
Um,
everywhere.
Yeah, just nails him right in the side of the head. And he's like, what the fuck, dude? And then this guy hits you for, I guess I rolled that same amount. Plus 2. 3 points of damage. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
What are the other
no,
ones
that's not.
roll?
That's right.
No,
And
that
then there's
tracks.
2 more hits on you.
2 more hits.
So
yeah.
2d6.
I don't recall that.
Plus 4, what did it do here? Alright, that's pretty good. So 12 more points of damage against
So
you.
12, 13, 14, 15 total, right?
Yes.
Cool. Back where I was.
And now these 2 guys in the back,
Okay.
crossbows, shooting you. First one.
Hit.
15 for 2. They have like really like paper thin crossbow bolts. And a 19 for 6. That's 8 more points
Okay.
of damage altogether.
So I revert back to my elven form.
You.
Hang on, let's do this.
And as soon as you do, all in unison, the 5 guys go, "What?"
50, no, 47. 48, excuse me.
You're welcome.
Is it a bonus action for you to transform again?
Yes.
Curliflon, you're running. Zarek, you're running. Alphasian, you're running. Kaylani.
Quick question, Adam. If we were to approach the cave, would we be able to see inside?
Not unless you go down into that little path.
Oh, it's like a downward slope? Okay,
Yes.
never mind.
Yeah, it's an
Thanks.
underground cave.
Oh, right, I remember you saying that. Okay.
So, Kaylani is going to.
Transform to a polar bear.
Did Sidorin just win the second one? You gotta
He won it.
you gotta fucking announce these, dude, because not everybody's
I-
reading chat.
I will. Don't worry. It'll get
Anyway,
announced.
Sidorin,
We're-
you
got
better
plenty of time.
put into chat that you're here, otherwise we're re-rolling that motherfucker, and somebody
And
else
that
is
would-
winning the cash.
That was put in chat as well, and we will announce that later.
For those of you who
before we
say,
do.
"Well, Adam, you're being very cruel," and I reply with, "You have to watch the stream to win
There
the
he is.
cash."
There he is. Cha-ching.
Right. You know why? Because he wasn't looking at chat. He's probably driving somewhere and listening to us. And thank goodness for
It
me,
would have
is
been
what I'm saying.
mentioned. It
Thank
would have been
goodness for
mentioned.
me.
Calm down. Calm down.
No. I'm fired up!
See, he's so passionate about getting the winnings to our viewers.
Yeah. How many streams will just give you cash like this? Now, granted, it's specific to this one drive-through RPG. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. Although we're kind of sponsoring in a way.
We're an affiliate.
We're an affiliate. But how many streams are going to do that for you?
So
Not many.
Kaylani's still angry. So she's going to bonus action to turn back into a polar bear.
Damn, Skippy
Yeah.
she is.
Nice.
We'll type 42, please.
Yeah.
And then swipe at this guy with Mr. Claus.
A claw is a claw. Unless
Yeah, 23 to
that
hit.
claw...
Yeah, it'll hit.
That misses. Just kidding. Of course it is. He's a fucking thug.
16
The
damage.
famous.
Wow. He's still up, but he is not looking good. He's got
And
like
then
an
she's gonna
arm hanging.
Bite
like
his
that.
face off. 23 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's two-
His
23.
face is
Or
off.
10 damage.
Yeah.
His face is effectively off and in your
So-
mouth, and you are.
So she
chewing
bites
it.
him like right across the face.
And then spits
Like right
the face
here.
out on another
and
guy.
then tears and then throws the face at this guy here as she roars right at him.
Oh yeah, and the face goes
Uh,
plop right on it. And he's got two faces, and then it just slides down and falls onto the floor.
The extra face on the floor.
I gotta see if Face Off's available on streaming now because I want to watch that.
That movie, by the way, still holds up. I watched it like about a month or two ago.
Well, it
It's-
wasn't great to begin with, so I can't imagine that it's that
It
much
is
worse.
So,
Oh, how could you say that about Face
It's
Off?
great.
it's no escape from New York, but it is fun.
I think the last time I watched Face Off was with Gary when it first came out, or somewhere thereafter, right? Sounds about right.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Either did I until a few months ago, and it was just as good. By which I mean it was so bad it was good, but it was so entertaining. All right, I lost my music. There we go.
Good job. Adam.
All right, it's their turn because Jadek is still running. I gotta pull up my sheets here. There's my bandits. There's my thugs. All right, there's only 2 of these guys left. First round of attacks, 1 hit. Second round, 2 hits. So that's
2
3
hits.
hits altogether. So this is +6. Nice. 19 points of damage. The dudes in the back are going to shoot their
Oh, sorry.
crossbows, and it's a light crossbow. They're just going light today. It's their light day.
Yeah, they do legs tomorrow.
20. Yeah.
One hit for 3.
3. Second one
Another 4.
for 4, so 7 more points.
Okay.
And that is it for them. Curlithlon, you're running. You guys are getting pretty close now, though.
Okay.
Zarek, you're running. Alphasian, you're running. Kaylani.
So the guy who I just threw the face at,
Yeah, that's that one.
I'm going to take a swipe at him with my claws.
Yeah.
13.
Hits.
And then for 14 damage.
That's good. He's not looking good.
And
He
then
looks
a bite.
almost as bad as that face that's lying on the floor in front of him.
19 to hit.
Hits. He's dead.
Or he's dead?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's that
So
morale?
he only had
Adam?
4 hit points left.
So with him, I bite him on the arm and then do like a thrashing shake and throw him over, and then the body just flops like poof, right next to this guy as I turn around and roar right at him.
Yeah. Okay. It's their turn. Well, because Jadek is still running. He is going to disengage. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to run that way.
Okay.
These guys are fucked because they're stuck in the back of the cave. And they have to get past you to get there. So they're going to fire their light crossbows. And they're nervous. So that's a miss. And that's a hit for 5 points of damage. And they're both going to back up to the back of this cave as far as they can go.
So
I'm
5, 10,
sorry.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm
Cool.
just gonna point out, Kalani, we can't loot the dead bodies if they're not dead. Just
That's
throwing that
true.
out there.
I mean, I'm cool with this one running away.
Yeah.
You guys can intercept him on the way
I was gonna
out.
say.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
How far away can we see that guy running?
You cannot. You're not. Yeah.
Not
You're,
that
yeah,
close.
no, you're still
What?
We're not that
following
close
tracks.
yet.
So
You were
I'm
20
charging
minutes
right in.
away. This has been, what?
It's been
24
15
seconds?
There's 3
Oh.
bodies on the ground, a face laying on the
It brings me so much joy.
So Kaylani's running into these two and gonna go for this guy right here.
All right.
So first is the claw, 18 to
Yeah,
hit,
It's going to be hard for you not to kill this guy.
and 14 damage.
He is dead.
All right, and then the bite at this guy.
Yeah. Your
19
rolls
to hit
started off terrible, but they're really coming on point here.
Yeah.
That hits.
For 7 damage.
He is still up, and he is wishing he were dead, but he is still... Oops, hold on. 7 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he is... running. Oh, wait. I didn't do them somehow. I skipped them. All right, anyway. Oh, because I killed the guy who...
Killed the one who was in
yeah.
issue.
So this guy is going to disengage. 5, 10, 15. He's not going to get far. This guy.
Nope.
5,
No, he can't.
10,
He can't get away.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And
He's
that's-
running the wrong way, Adam. We're not over there.
I know that. Jadek is running, Curlathon is running, Zarek is running, Alphasian is running, Kaylani.
So I'm gonna run to here and maul this guy.
Oh no, I didn't say you could leave. We're not done playing yet.
Where do you think you're going?
He's like ugly crying right now too.
So that
Like
was
it's,
a 9. I missed. 24. hits.
that'll hit.
Bite.
He is dead. There's no way you cannot kill him. He is
So
dead.
9 damage to him. And then I'm going to spend the rest of my move to run out to here
Okay.
and try to find. I'm going to try to find this guy. I don't want to let him get away.
All right. I'm gonna even let you roll as a bonus action a perception with advantage.
Okay. $21.
21.
Yeah, you know exactly where this motherfucker went.
All right. I'm going to chase him down.
Yep. All right. He's gonna run. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oops, that's 30. Anyway, he's like off the map here, but we'll put him there for argument's sake, just to see if you can maul him.
Well, I run faster than he does.
Yep, your turn.
So I'm going to run 80 to catch him.
Okay, we'll just say you catch him, sure.
Yeah. I mean, eventually I will.
Yeah.
He's not that far ahead of me.
He's going to get the first attack, though. So we'll just stick
Okay.
you over here next to him, just because we're just playing fast and loose with the rules here, but...
That's fine. He sees me coming and gets ready. That's totally cool.
Yeah. So, here's his 2 attacks. These are +4. I'm sorry.
Ooh, 1 hit. 2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits. These are each +2, so this is also +4, the total number. So, what is that? 13 points of damage against you.
Okay, so as he hits me, I turn back into Kaylani.
Just nails you right with that hammer. And it's mostly just like he's like hitting you, like trying not to look at you because he's super scared. Just trying to fend you off. And then he looks back and he goes, "What?"
So
And now it's your turn.
Kaylani
Because everybody is still running. You're about
going to cast
22 minutes away.
She's going to cast Thorn Whip at him.
That'll hit.
Hit for 17 and 10 damage.
That was the first time he's been hit, so he is still up.
That's all I got.
Alright, he's a little bit braver now that he sees that you're just a elf. And he's going to attack you. +4 to each of these.
17 AC.
Neither will hit. So, they're running. You're up.
Alright. I'll do one more Thorn Whip.
Okay. That'll hit.
24 to hit.
He's
8 damage.
still up.
Pull him to me. Yeah, he's already next to me.
He's already right next to you, yeah.
Yeah.
And he feels like he can
Yeah.
take you now. Although he's a little bit perturbed by all this thorn whipping. You guys are running. He attacks. Neither
hit.
will hit.
That's to pull him.
Oh, I see.
It's an attack roll. Yeah. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna do one more Thorn Whip on him. See how this ends up. 21 to hit, 9 damage.
Still up, but not looking good at all. He is going to continue to attack you because there's nowhere left on the map for him to run. Just misses with the 12, and will miss with the 3, of course.
And
Well, 16 and 7, but you get the idea.
last whip, 7 damage.
He is dead.
Great.
That was a horrifying encounter for them.
So, is she like covered in blood now? Like,
Yes, she
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Absolutely drenched in
Red.
Yeah,
viscera.
like her face.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she just wipes the blood away from her mouth, but that's it. Like everything else is just like, and then
just to get the taste off her lips.
Yep. And then goes back inside and gets her staff, and then just sits down outside of the cave, like
Sure.
like on a rock.
And 19 minutes later, you guys
20 minutes
arrive.
later, we're like,
To a blood drenched
Yes.
Kaylani.
Yeah.
What?
Blood drenched.
Come on.
Like behind her, carcasses fill the cave.
She looks at Curliflon and says, "I think your gloves are in there."
Oh, thanks.
Tasselhoff,
Do you
You
go
all
in?
right?
search the room.
Yes.
It is a fucking horror show.
there's a face on the floor. There's a literal face.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
He looks on the face.
It's right by the entrance.
Oh.
17.
Yeah.
17.
So as you walk in and you see this carnage, You slip for a second, catch yourself, and you look down, and you're underneath your boot is the underside of someone's face. And if you look over, you see the faceless gentleman just to your left.
I don't want to laugh.
Okay.
Your gauntlets are in there,
Great. Okay, good. Thank
as
you.
well as all of their
I
stuff.
get them again.
Well done, Kelani. So Tasselhoff,
Jadek's like, did you leave any of them alive for me?
No,
apparently not.
Why would I think?
sorry.
We need to search
he hugs
the
like-
place for provisions and other
They might have
supplies that
winter
might
clothes.
be useful. Yes, and winter clothes. Oh, quick! I guess
Not
we could do
soaked in
something with
blood.
them. Well, we'll rub it in the snow.
Um,
Actually, that's what Alphasian's going to do because he gave his coat or whatever to one of the elves. He's going to.
So while everyone
roll
is
me a
Take one of
d6. Somebody.
All right, I got D6. Here we go. Woo. 3.
You can find 3 cloaks that aren't so mauled that they're unusable.
Sarah, go take one.
You also find like provisions.
Perlifon, you need one, right?
What?
You don't have no winter clothes.
Well, I've got my cloak.
Yeah, but it's not a winter cloak. So we'll give
No.
him some
we need
Perlifon,
all 3.
Zarek,
I mean, Flint's gonna need one.
Flint's gonna need
Gilfie,
one.
Loranas.
Gilthanis. Lorana has yours, so you need one.
Gilvanis?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alphasian
Gilthanis
needs
and
one.
Lorana.
Alphasian's
Yeah.
gonna take the remnants anyway and see if there's some sort of way that maybe
Good
one of
mending.
us can figure out how to
Yeah.
make something out of the pieces and the parts.
I mean, it just so
yeah.
happens
Derek-
that one was a seamstress and has a thread and neat. I'm just kidding, of course.
Zarek has mending.
Yeah. Okay. You might be able to put one cloak together from the bloody scraps that you find throughout the cave.
Okay. So there's 4.
You find provisions, basically a total of 7 days worth.
Okay, we'll take that.
You find 30 steel pieces.
What about like wood?
There is
Yeah,
some
crossbows.
wood, where you basically have
Okay.
enough for like 2 fires.
Nice.
Better than nothing.
There are 4 hammers. There are 4 light crossbows.
Bring those 2.
Total of 24 crossbow bolts.
Isn't Lorana using a crossbow?
She is. She has a heavy
yeah.
crossbow because she's fucking
Yeah.
badass for like
Yeah.
a 85-pound elf maiden. But she's
We can give her the bolts at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's about it.
So while everyone is searching,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I-
There's one more thing. There is a ring on one of the bandit and the one that's lying
Faceless.
next to him in the back there. There's a ring on that guy's finger that looks super nice.
Ring of invisibility, I bet.
Don't be that nice. They would have used it against me.
Jadek will take the ring because it fits his pinky.
So while they're searching the cave and everything and mending the cloaks together, can I take a short rest?
Oh yeah, you have plenty of time to take. You
Cool.
can take 20 short rests by the time they show up. And that is where we're going to actually end tonight's episode, since we are a little bit past time here.
No snowshoes, huh?
No, sorry.
And anything to build the fire with. That's what we need.
I tell you, you got
We got
basic
two-
wood for
2 days worth of fire.
2 days worth of fire. You got some wood there.
Okay.
We got the crossbows.
You
we
got
can
some
use it as an
provisions.
emergency.
That's true.
some food. You got some.
We got
You got
4
7 day. Well, basically you have less than 1 day each of people because you have so many people, but 7 days of rations.
And then we got 4 sets of winter clothes.
All right.
So you're doing better
And
than
our
you
magic
were.
stuff back.
And your magic stuff back.
And a nice ring for Jadek's pinky.
Yes.
Because you know pirates love jewelry.
You will need to attune
True.
to that ring when you take a short rest, but you don't have time for it right now because he has the time for the short rest or she has the time for the short rest because she's been waiting for you guys for some time as you've been huffing and puffing your way through the snow. But anyway, guys, Kemchan, the write down Ring of Invisibility. You
I knew
figured
it.
out,
Oh,
'cause,
nice.
So.
Or they-
Which is how he snuck past very easily, even with his poor roll, past Zarek. Anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with us on D&D Friday for Wicked Studios presents Dragonlance: Dragons of Ice, Part 6. We will not be here next week. I'm sure that's a shock to you guys because we've been so consistent all year. But we will be back the following week, presumably. So I think that's it. We got the winners of all of our things. Again, you could follow us on Twitch /Wicked Studios LLC, YouTube /Mr. Adam PL. That's MRATOMPL. Facebook /Giant Stomp because we are so good at branding and marketing. And finally, you can listen to us on podcasts. All the podcasts are up to date, except for this one, which will be done by early next week, as usual. Anywhere you listen to podcasts by searching for Dragonlance Chronicles. And I guess that's it. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. As always, we always enjoy hanging out with you on Fridays. And be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And for Gaz, Jason, Katie, Kemchan, and Will Playa. Oh my goodness. I am Adam saying good night, and we will see you next time on Dragonlance.